No.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone today? Leah Rose and Terry Rose in the chat. What y'all up to? Dave's not here. He will be here shortly, hopefully. But I do have with me here Fat Steven Seagal. How are you, Fat Steven?
Huh?
Yeah,
I'm
perfect
doing all
answer.
right. The wind is howling.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
No, not here. We got a bunch of fucking snow.
You got
Ugh,
5 inches, I heard.
yep, a bunch. And we have Arwen joining us.
Hey y'all.
Hi,
Hey.
Arwen.
Do I have two of these?
Hello.
Here we go.
How are
Hello.
y'all?
Oh,
Hey, can y'all hear
good.
me? Am I
Yep,
plugged in? Okay.
Is she
you're
talking? I
plugged
can't hear
in.
shit.
What?
I am.
Arwen, are you there? Hello.
No, God, don't do that to me. I'm so
I know.
paranoid about these damn headphones. What's
Hey,
going
Scott
on,
Westbrook.
y'all?
What's up, Scott? Oh man, nothing. I was we
Oh
just
shit,
got
we're live.
started.
Oh my God, sorry.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Hey y'all.
Yes.
Oh, it's one of those afternoons.
Yeah, it is. We got I was just telling everybody we got 5 inches of freaking snow here. So
Oh, Arlena, did you
oh
really?
god,
Damn
no,
it.
it's terrible because everything is shut down.
I know we're the South, baby. It's
Uh,
the way of the world.
does not work well in this area. I got my
Everybody, but oh shit,
I got my
hang on.
big
I'm sorry.
cup of coffee and my big old louder with Crowder mug.
Oh, well, I have one of
Ready.
those. Yeah.
Hmm. What's up, Vor? Strike is oh, Strike is still live. Oh, okay.
Tell Strike to go to sleep.
Go to
Yeah.
bed,
Go to
Strike.
bed, Strike.
Oh my God, even Leia's doing it. Now, honey, no, don't go to the dark side. No,
Right?
don't let Strike influence you. Oh my God. Shit. I hate you, Strike. No, I don't. But yeah,
Oh
go
my
to
god,
bed.
that's hilarious. Yeah, go to bed, Strike. I swear he never sleeps. What the hell?
I know, right?
Oh man, Chicago got a storm coming. Yeah, but that's nothing for Chicago. See, we're not used to snow here.
No, we're not. Everybody goes and buys out all the milk and the bread,
Hmm.
anything perishable. Man, if that was me, I'd be going for shit that would last a long time.
Hmm.
Not stuff that's going to mold or spoil within, however long. But
Hmm.
hey,
What's up,
Mandalorian,
Mandalorian and a Polymies minion and Chuck Dog?
follow me.
Yep.
Oh wait, is this
I
okay? Got my sound out.
I don't
Good.
have anything to talk about. I mean, we could talk about Bobo because I haven't talked about it yet. Mandalorian gotta have the milk sandwiches.
Yep, that's the way we do it in the South.
Milk
Milk
sandwiches.
sandwiches. Well, I've not seen the newest episode yet. I had
You
to
haven't watched it yet?
no, I had to watch freaking Man of Steel, and God, I hated that movie so
Did
much.
you? I
I
liked it.
did. It
I
took
liked it.
me 4 hours to get through it, Arlena, because I was so bored. I kept pausing it,
Oh.
trying to find stuff to do.
Oh, that's terrible. I actually liked Man of Steel.
Be
Maybe it's
kidding me.
because I really like Henry Cavill.
That could be, to be fair, and he doesn't do it for me. I just,
Oh, really?
I look at him and I'm like, okay, yes,
Oh,
he has
gosh.
muscles, but
We're in
I feel
trouble.
dead inside. Oh, wait,
We're in trouble.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He does. I don't know what it is, but I'm immune, I guess.
Oh, you must be, because I think he's freaking gorgeous.
You can have him, honey. Yeah, he is my gift to you, Arlena. You can have him. I mean, he's a good-looking man. I have eyes,
Oh,
but
yeah.
there's no charisma. I need a little
See,
spark. And
him
there's just,
and Sam Witwer.
Peachy.
I don't know what it is about Sam Witwer. He's just so freaking sexy to me too.
Who is he? What was he in?
Being Human, Smallville, The Force
Why is there no
Unleashed.
The American Being Human or the British one? The British one was Aiden. What's his face?
Okay. The American version, he played the vampire.
The American one. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. Because he had a role in Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, the one that sent me the birthday wish that I freaking went crazy over.
Oh,
yeah,
that one. Okay,
well, Sam Witwer. Yeah,
you go, honey. Peachy, come here. My daughter just brought my boy cat in here. For some reason, she just dumped him and left, and now he's crying at the door. Mama is singing,
and hello, Avela. How you say your name? Please forgive me if I said it wrong. For thrust? What?
Y'all just ignore my kitty. My kitty's crying.
Here. Does he want back out?
Yeah, he does, but apparently for some reason he's getting on one of the other cats. I guess. I don't know.
And see, Leia agrees with me.
And that's just obvious sexism.
Love Henry Cavill.
I just
for the variables.
I don't know what it is. He's not a bad actor. Like I said, he's a handsome man, but
maybe it's because I got to see him,
I don't know,
stripped down and naked in the Tudors.
Well, see, I saw that too. I saw that too, and he did a fine acting job in the Tudors, and yes, the ass is on point, but I just don't feel that. Oh my God, like a lot of people do. I don't. I'm sorry. You can have him. He's yours.
Oh no, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. We'll give him to Anna then. I think she wants him.
Yeah, Anna. Oh my God, the Star Wars girl. Every time she talks about him, she freaking melts.
Yeah. So one less woman she has to worry about. You go for it, Anna. You get your freak on with Enrico.
Girl.
I'm good.
You got him. I'm like that really truly with Sam Witwer. I've told y'all before, I don't fangirl out, and I've met some celebrities, and I don't really fangirl out, but with Sam Witwer, I'm like freaking
you would
mush. Oh my God.
Mush. We were talking about that on Eris's stream, and I cannot. I've seriously been thinking about it. Peachy. Oh my God, he's hanging off the doorknob, y'all. Anyway,
he really wants out.
He does. I may have to I don't know. I may just have to deal with it. But yeah, I cannot think of any actor. But I did think of one. I did think of one that I was like, okay, yeah, he's kind of handsome. What's his face? Richard Armitage, I think his name is.
What's
he played Thorin in The Hobbit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's really, really tall. He's got big blue eyes. I mean, that's maybe the closest one that I've gone, yeah, okay, I think he's handsome. But the rest, I don't know. Am I dead, Arlena? Am I a woman? Because I just can't.
Well,
I don't know. I don't.
How about The Rock? The Rock do anything for you?
No, he doesn't. Again, he's a handsome man and all that, but it's not. He doesn't. Peachy, come here. He doesn't make my heart go pitter patter. No. Sorry, Rock. Like you would give a shit, but yeah.
No thrust. No thrust.
No thrust. No. Although again, at least he's rugged looking, and I like him better than some of the men today, especially when they get all soy. I can't do that.
Sam Elliott is a nice looking. He's older. He's a very handsome, like Sean Connery. I always thought Sean Connery was the epitome of manhood. I always thought he was so handsome, no matter his age.
Another handsome man. Just, I'd pass him. I'd have a beer with him. But
well, not now you wouldn't.
About it.
Not now you wouldn't.
Well, no, that's true. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. But yeah, no. See, most of these guys, I'd like to have a beer and hear about their stories on set.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be it. Hey.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Kimimara.
I'm picky, y'all.
Apollo Sean Connery's voice? Yes. Oh,
that Scottish brogue.
Yes.
But see, and my mom really had a thing for him, so I kind of grew up thinking he was my mom's anyway. So that was her James Bond.
My first introduction to him was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That was the first movie that I saw with him in. And then after that, of course, I was a little bit older, so I watched the James Bonds and all that stuff. And then A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen came out, and that was great.
Oh, he was. I enjoyed that movie. I did. It's cheesy as it was. I freaking loved it. It's what I call a really good popcorn movie. You just get your popcorn. You want to sit down. You want to watch something fun that you don't have to think too hard about, or you don't have to, check all the lore or whatever. And I think there is lore to it. But I enjoyed it. I did.
I thought it was great. I thought they were going to come out with more, but
they set it up that way, didn't they?
Yeah.
They set it up that way at the end.
Yep. Yeah. And one of my favorite books is the Portrait of Dorian
Gray.
Yes. I love that book. And I wish they would do more with that character.
I loved it when he got shot all on his chest. And the guy is like, you're not dead. He's like, I'm complicated. Like, yeah, you're sassy. He is a sassy character, to be sure.
And you have to get that character needs the right actor to play it. Not everybody can play Dorian Gray. You have to be a very specific type to play that character.
I agree.
That's always been one of my favorite classics.
He wants my food. Go on. Yeah, I agree. Oh, God. Why the hell am I blurry?
Oh, you just got blurry. What happened?
I held up my food and hang on. What the hell? Okay, that's better. We'll do that. I don't want to be blurry. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm seriously trying to think.
Damn, you haven't watched the freaking... And this was the best one yet.
I know, and I need to. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. But yeah, I need to because I've heard it was just a hell of a lot better than last week's. And that it's kind of setting the pace for something even, in the right direction.
Yeah, they're bringing in...
Sorry, I was burping. Can I ask you guys an opinion on something? Arlena, can you share this quickly? The chat can give me an opinion too.
Yeah, I'm eating chips. I'm sorry. I'm hungry. I didn't get all my dinner, so y'all just deal.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Let's see how this works. You ready?
Oh my God. What?
Sexism in gaming. Controlled for the variable. Sexism in gaming. Controlled for the variable. And that's just obvious sexism. Sexism in gaming. Controlled for the variable.
He's a well-trained SEAL. SEAL 6.
Oh my God, that's so great.
I love it.
That is so great.
All right, I'm just going to eat.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. No, you're fine.
My food was cold.
I don't freaking... Hey, Rogue Disney, what's up?
Hey.
Well, damn, you haven't seen the freaking Book of Boba, so...
Oh, no. I'm
spoil anything. What is going on? You are supposed to know.
Sorry.
Controlled for the variable.
I was gonna watch it the same day as Man of Stool, but I swear to God,
Man of Stool.
I feel like half my life. Yeah, that's Clobby's name of it.
Oh
But
my
I just
gosh.
couldn't do
And
it. I
I
don't know what my problem was.
really liked it though. I thought it was pretty good for. I think he was a good replacement for Christopher Reeves. He has the
Physically, he has the
Superman
look.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated the way though that they directed him. He came across to me as weak and kind of petulant and maudlin. And one of the things that I always loved about Superman was that he wasn't just the Man of Steel on the outside. He was on the inside too.
Hmm.
He was a strong man. He knew what he was about. Yeah, he struggled. Yeah, he sacrificed. That was the whole point. He was just one of these characters that you could look at and see an inspiration on how to get through shit, on how to, deal with trials because, come here, Peach, because he had that inner strength. And I did not feel that in this movie. And I wanted to. If I had gotten that, I think the rest of it, I could have would have been like, okay, whatever. But I don't know.
Poor Kimimara. She avoided YouTube all week not to hear any more about Boba.
I won't talk about it. Don't worry. I've been watching Archive 81 on Netflix, and if you like occult horror, like Minecraft stuff with demons and not knowing if it's real or not, with like a hint of VHS, pick it up.
What's it called?
Archive 81.
Archive 81. Cool.
I might have to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because, like, all I'm watching right now is YouTube stuff. I'm so scared to get into anything on Netflix and Amazon because most of it is so bad.
Yep. Don't worry. I sift through shit. Don't worry.
Why can't I hear y'all very well?
I don't know. You got your stuff turned up?
Hang on.
You're chewing too loud?
Your cat is meowing too loud.
Okay. I know y'all are good. Yeah, my headset wasn't turned up all the way.
Ah. There we go.
Yeah.
We know the answer.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Don't you love it when answers to questions are that simple? Just turn your shit up and you'll hear. That we need more of that.
Yep. George Reeve also starred. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Christopher's dad.
For the variable. Sexism
And Vor is watching Beard Meets Food. No idea what that is.
I don't either.
Control for the variables.
Yeah, I don't watch anything with the devil's name in it. I like watching supernatural stuff and all that kind of stuff, but if it's named after Satan, I won't watch it. I refuse. I'm just weird like that, y'all.
Oh, fine. You're not obligated to watch anything you don't want to.
Mm-hmm. But I have heard it's a good series, but it's not my cup of tea.
And that's just obvious sexism. Sexism
Sorry.
in gaming. Control for the variables.
It's obvious sexism, y'all. Not just sexism, but obvious sexism.
Oh, no, because she's sexist towards men. That's what I'm pretty much saying.
Oh, yeah. Is that in Superman and... What is the new series? Superman and... It's not Superman and Lois.
Lois and Superman, or Lois and Superman and Lois, or something? Yeah, Lois, Superman.
Something like that.
Is that any good? I haven't started that either. I'm behind on shit.
I've heard it's really good. It's really good. Actually, I watched Angel when it first came out.
Ow, Peachy. Y'all want to see him? Let me see if my camera's
right after Buffy.
Okay. There he is.
Aw. Oh, him is so cute.
He's climbing the back.
Hi,
say hi.
You little baby. Oh, I want to pet you. Where's my kitty cat? Oh, he's sleeping somewhere.
He is cute, but he's gonna terrorize me right now because I'm not letting him out.
Yeah.
But I can't. Apparently, he's messing with one of the other cats.
Oh.
So now he's stuck in here.
He's a sweet baby.
Yeah. He's my doll.
You little Peachy.
He's not even a year old yet. He'll be a year old in April.
Oh, hello,
He's big
baby.
though. He's my big boy. I just
Yep.
grown big down here, y'all. I got some big ass boy cats. I mean, they're huge.
Oh my God. Somebody's
true.
gonna end up clipping that. I just grown big down here, y'all.
God, I meant my cats.
Well, at least
My boy cats.
At least you didn't do a Mrs. Slocum and say, "I grow my pussies big down here."
You want to see the size of my pussies?
Would you like to see?
You
my
guys are literally just making clips for yourselves right now.
You're right. Shit. Arlena, we gotta
Oh
stop.
my God, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. I love Mrs. Slocum though on Are You Being Served? That is the funniest
Yeah.
fucking show. Her and Mr. Humphreys. Oh my God, Mr. Humphreys.
Mr. Humphrey.
Fucking hilarious. Oh my God. If y'all have never watched Are You Being Served, it's an old show. It's like what 70s, early
Yeah.
80s.
I think so.
But it is so freaking funny. It's British humor. It's great. It's a great show.
One of my and Arlena, you might like. Have you seen The Vicar of Dibley? Oh my God! It's again. It's a British show. It stars Dawn French as Geraldine Granger. Well, it's about this little old village where the vicar there is like 110. He's been the vicar for everyone's life, and he's preaching a sermon, and he croaks over and dies one day.
Oh no!
And they have, of course, it's Church of England, so they have to go through their bishop and all that to get a new vicar, and they're assigned a new vicar, and she shows up, and it's a woman. And, you know, a lot of them are very set in their ways and very, well, she ends up kind of winning them over because she's a cool person and she's a good vicar. I think you would enjoy that.
Oh,
it's very, very, very good. It's one of my favorites.
And what's up, Cobra Disney Jedi?
Johnny Lawrence is my spirit animal, y'all. I swear to God.
Hello, hello. I've not heard of that one.
No.
I was watching something the other day, and they played Monty Python music, and it was Decomposing Composers. The Monty Python song Decomposing Composers. That's just so funny. Oh my God. I love Monty Python too. Mm-hmm. My favorite is Search for the Holy Grail. I don't care. I just don't care. That movie is fucking hilarious.
I agree. I completely agree.
It's so stupid. It's just hilarious. I love Search for the Holy Grail.
It is one of the best parodies of the Arthurian legend.
Yes.
Ever. And I love the Island of Avalon. Hello. It had a little bit of an influence on my name, just a tiny bit. But yeah, I love it. And it's the legends can get very dark. Mm-hmm. Very dark and very deep. But oh my God, when I'm just in the mood for something Arthurian but light, that's what I choose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I love it. They didn't even try to ride horses.
No, they
didn't. Coconut.
What did he say? What kind of was it a sparrow? Sparrow brought that here. Oh, it could have been an African. What's the coconut?
And the one guy, he asks him, "What's your favorite color?" And he says blue. And then apparently that wasn't his favorite color because there he went.
No way, green.
No way, green. Dude, pick a color and stick with it.
Quick, grab the holy hand grenade of Antioch. Oh yeah, it was a swallow.
You have to count to 3. 4 is right out. Oh my God.
It must be 3. 3
is the number.
3 is the number.
I'm dying. Oh my God. And the rabbit, the with the teeth.
Yes.
It's just a bunny.
It's just a bunny rabbit.
But he's got sharp fangs. Nope. Yep. He does. He will tear your shit apart in a moment. That's what that bunny does.
The castle with the French guy. Now go away, or I will taunt you for a second time.
Okay, I have to watch that again. Again, I don't know how many times I've seen it in my life, but I swear it's one of those things that never gets old. It's just stupid humor, and I fucking love it.
Yes.
I love it.
So great.
And they could not make it today. They could not make that today. No. Somebody would complain.
And Blazing Saddles.
Mm-hmm.
Blazing Saddles was a movie of its time because it showed, and everybody now will be like, oh my God, not Blazing Saddles. Mm-hmm. But it was made to poke fun at how stupid we were for judging someone on the color of their skin. That's why Mel Brooks did the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, it was to joke on how stupid we are for doing stuff like that. But you couldn't make that movie now.
No.
And I love Men in Tights, Robin Hood Men in Tights. Especially when they said a black sheriff, and Dave Chappelle goes, "It worked in Blazing Saddles." They're all like, "Oh yeah."
Men in Tights, isn't that the one that stars X-Wing?
Yeah.
Wesley, As You Wish. What's his name?
Cary Elwes.
Yes, that's him. That's him. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Terry Rose. Mel Brooks is still alive, and apparently he's making, what is it? History of the World Part 2.
I cannot wait.
And I just want to know how he's even doing it, because History of the World, the first one, is not politically correct at all. It is definitely Mel Brooks humor. And I want to know if this one they're just going to let him do his thing, or if they're going to take it.
Shit. He probably owns half of Hollywood by now.
Oh, Mel Brooks. He's like 90 some odd years old.
Yeah. And if he invested his money and he bought up some studios, he may not have to get permission from anyone to do anything.
Yeah, he might not. God. Yes, yeah, we're gonna have to get.
Let's do it.
We're men in tights. We roam around the forest looking for fights.
We'll wait till he's had a couple of beers.
Why are none of y'all mentioning the castle getting taken away and the blind servant is there looking at Braille porn?
What?
Men in Tights. When his castle gets taken away and pulled away, his servant, the blind servant, is sitting on the toilet filling up Braille porn.
Jesus God.
Do you think I just make this shit up as I go along?
What's his name? Was it Blinken?
I only heard half of that, and I was like, well, wait, all I heard was
I only heard half of it too.
Like Braille porn, where's that coming from?
Was it Blinken? Get it now. Wasn't that the guy's name, Blinken?
Yeah, Blinken or something.
And he says, I thought you said Abe Lincoln. Oh, Master Robin. And then he goes and he feels up the statue, which it's like, your arms, they're gone, but you got a nice set of knockers.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
Oh my God.
There were some good films. There really were. Mm-hmm. And now we get one in a blue moon, maybe.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, Mandalorian says he remembers the Braille porn. He hasn't seen that movie in years.
No, it's been a long time. A long time. I know I liked it better than Prince of Thieves. I'm sorry, Kevin Costner was just not Robin Hood. Alan Rickman was amazing in it.
He was
Alan freaking Rickman.
He's a terrific bad guy. Any role Alan Rickman has ever played, has been perfection.
Yeah,
especially
he was also
Alan Rickman. What was the one? Is it? I gotta find it.
He was in Quigley Down Under with Tom Selleck. He played a bad guy in that and did really good and got a very nasty end, but I'm okay with that. He does it great.
No, there was a comedian I'm trying to find.
All right. So Daryl should be here in about an hour. Goodness gracious. I guess he's
Wow.
assuming we're
What
going
the
to last
hell,
an hour.
Daryl? What the hell?
Right?
Okay.
Mm.
Well, what do y'all want to do in the meantime?
Well, we can't talk even about Boba Fett. I will not spoil it for anyone, but
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I need to see it. Although I don't really
So
care about spoilers.
what was your final score for that episode, Stephen?
got a 7, I think.
Wow, that's better than last week's.
I gave it an 8.5. I thought it was really good.
Were the
Yeah,
Skittles
last
in
week
it?
I gave a 5. No,
They weren't in it?
no
Okay.
Skittles.
No Skittle
No
scooters?
Power Rangers. No Power Rangers. Mhm.
Okay, well then I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'll probably
Yeah,
watch it
see,
tomorrow.
Mandalorian gave it an 8.
Okay, well see, I think the last week's I gave it 2, or no, I gave it a 3. I gave it
What's
a 3,
up,
so
Maximus?
that's encouraging.
Yeah, Ducky Momo. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, last week got a 5 for me. I did not like it.
Yeah, not a lot of people did.
Keep me more an hour. Y'all can keep me occupied. Oh my gosh, set up for a wedding party of 160.
That's a lot of people.
Scott gave it an 8. Akimi Mara 7. Yeah, I don't think it deserves anything lower than a 7. Ducky Momo gave it a 6. Really? I think 7 is the lowest I had heard up to this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. I've heard people kind of talk about it, but not like in detail because I've been kind of avoiding it, even though I don't know why. I don't care about spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. I'm the kind of person that I want to know, maybe not so much with a book, because I like to kind of absorb myself in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But with the film or show, I don't care how good. Say you got a 3-hour film.
Mm-hmm.
Most of it can be fantastic, but if the last 5 minutes piss me off, I will feel like I've had time wasted.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to know at least does it have a happy ending or a sad ending kind of thing? Because if it has a sad ending, unless it's like a really appropriate ending, then I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah. What's up, Keely Chow? Roll Tide. Yeah. See, pretty much across the board, 8s. I think the average score is about an 8, 7.5, 8 when you average everything out. I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
Well, that's encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll watch it tomorrow and see what I think.
Yeah. Shoot, what was it? Hold on.
Ankles bothered me today. Ow. Damn it.
How is your ankle?
It's better. It's definitely a sprain and not a break because I can actually walk on it now. It's just sore. It's like the more I use it, the sorer it gets. But.
Former Vice President Joe Biden.
I could be queen, y'all. I got something in common with the president. We both, our asses could fall upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
my nose is itching like crazy today. I don't know why.
One thing, gosh, the one, I guess Favreau wrote it, so he likes that slow burn, but there's only 7 episodes, so
that's all there's going to be for season 1.
Yeah, 7 episodes.
The hell!
But again, Favreau with his slow burn.
Well, shit. Didn't The Mandalorian at least get 10, or was it 8?
I think it was 8.
8. Okay.
And really and truly, I think Book of Boba was supposed to be 6. But it seems to me like they broke the first episode up into 2.
So basically, it's like kind of like a glorified miniseries then.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember when shows used to have like 24 to 25 episodes. And then they kind of went to 20, and then they kind of went to 14, 15. Now we're lucky to get 10, if even.
Well, that's mostly Disney Plus. Most of theirs, even the Marvel. I don't think the Marvel episodes shows have been that long. And Terry Rose says, so Stephen, I hear the store workers are on strike. The railroad workers have now announced a strike as well. Is that just up there in Canada?
Is that because they're trying? I think they're trying to do the mandatory vax for like train workers and truckers and shit.
Oh God!
I think that's what's happening. I'm not fully sure, but it's funny that what is it? After the UK and Boris got caught with that picture that they got rid of, or they're getting rid of all the mandatory vax. You heard about that? Or the mandatory masks or whatever it is. And then today I'm looking on my Twitter and they're saying that national immunity is more powerful than anything else. And I'm like, that's kind of funny. It's coming out now. And then we got Australia losing their shit. And literally they passed the vote. Mandatory vax for everyone.
Oh my God. Australia did?
Really?
Yeah. They just lost that freedom right there. Yeah. I will find the article.
God.
Wow.
But I read it today and I was just like, I don't like talking about this shit because it gets people fucking up in angst, and like I feel for Australia right now. But no offense, I'm not trying to sound like a dick. It's like it went back to a prison colony and they're making that joke all over again.
Yeah, really. That's so true. What's up, Esther? And what's crazy is,
this is hold on one question. For anyone listening in the future or YouTube or anyone else, this is what we were seeing on the internet. It has been on provincial TV or Parliament TV. It has been represented in news articles, media, video, film, everything. This is based off what we've seen. We are not taking a side or any type of misinformation. So you got to do that now because
I
learned that from the quartering.
Yeah, I forgot we're supposed to do that. But it's like watching Steven Crowder the other day. He was talking about in Australia how when you test positive, if you're not vaccinated, or I think I got this right, in Australia, if you're not vaccinated and you catch COVID, they send you to basically a concentration camp.
There you go, right there.
The hell?
Austrian. Is that Australian? No, it's Austrian. So I misread the thing. In a vote of 137 to just 33, Austrian Parliament has overwhelmingly voted to make back against the Wuhan coronavirus mandatory.
Oh my God.
And my little comment was goodbye freedom. That's it. But then you even got the SJWs in here that are jumping in.
Of course.
No. This is my favorite right here. Still with the racist Wuhan virus, and like it isn't racist. Gaslight words don't work here. They're like, you're the one being gaslighted if you don't see the racism. I'm sorry, I don't speak. Where is your manager? Please translate.
God. Pretty much.
Right?
She's saying it's racist, yet she's using it over and over again.
Yeah.
How is it? You know what? Sometimes just
it's virtue signaling. That's all it is.
There's no sense. It's
because
if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's racist.
You can't reason with stupid.
Yet you keep using the term more so. So racist. Those are racist?
Oh shit!
Or,
God!
Or projection. Where are the unsolved mysteries?
Oh my gosh!
Damn. Okay.
Oh God. But
I'll give that a little time just to fester and burn. Right there.
Marinate. Just
I'll bring back to Sharon a little bit. If it looks, Arwen kicked herself.
No, I didn't. What the hell happened?
He kicked you. Oh, good job, Daryl.
I accidentally hit the wrong button. I'm sorry.
You just got canceled mandatorily.
like, bye, y'all, I guess.
Right? Sorry.
That's
What's
fine.
up, Chris?
I'll just have some coffee in the green room. It's all good. Hanging out backstage.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
It's fun. I feel honored. I've been kicked. Thank you, Arlena.
It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't.
I know.
Oh gosh. No, freaking Germany has done the same thing. And Austria's right there with Germany, so yeah. Well, they usually follow suit. Did you Arwen, did you get your knob?
Oh, it fell off again. It did. Right before we played, I'm like, damn, Arlena, the rubber knob is gone. It's somewhere in my bag, though. I was like, shit, I didn't want to try and find it.
I'm telling you, you need to interrogate Smudge.
I think I do. I think
honestly, Vori, my account never gets warned. It never does. Because I've used things like when I do replies usually, because that's not harsh. If there's replies where it might get kind of out of context, I use the /S, which means satire, or I'll literally hashtag satire opinion, just so they can't be like, oh, you're just attacking something. Like, no, my opinion, satirically done. And if the people can't understand, and I'm literally using crayons for these motherfuckers. I'm using crayons and hashtags or hash browns, however, if it's Cobra Kai. I'm using fucking crayons, literally fucking crayons. So these people can't be like, I think he's being a misogynist. No, my dick is bigger than yours. It's already misogynist because you're insecure. There's a difference. Fuck off.
Oh. Arwen, this is why
you want to know what? In the 2 years I've been on YouTube, I got my first limited live stream because of that one Phasmophobia. Actually, was the Phasmophobia where that kid where we came in there was yelling the N-word nonstop.
Yeah,
yeah.
And since it goes over 5 hours, you can't edit it. So I was like, oh, whatever, I'll leave it. Limited ads is better than no ads. And the other one that got me limited, which is a video, is goddamn him twerking, motherfucking X-Wing twerking.
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah, X-Wings, that little short I did for like a bantha, got limited ads. Yeah. So his ass is offensive because white people shouldn't be twerking. I think that's what it is.
Oh my gosh.
I can't.
Or maybe it's just X-Wing. I don't know.
Oh, come on, reply now. God. Like, I think my favorite so far is replying to M&Ms, and I'll bring that up because I don't troll. I am never going to have a logical argument anymore with people because people don't grow the fuck up, especially with Twitter. They'd rather bandwagon and report than focus on the fact that there's people with you have to share that.
Yep, I got you. Hold on.
No problem.
What's up, Brett?
Because y'all know about M&Ms, the ones that yell in your hands.
Oh, right.
Pardon me. So here we have. Look at this. Okay, now we have right here. Did my shoes really break the internet? So I'm like, they're not candy. I'm like, they're just candy. They're not tools. And then I made that lovely meme I think a day or before. The M&Ms. They yell demands in your hands.
And she's like, the green one is missing her really super long lashes and her go-go boots, y'all.
Yeah, and this is Master of the TDS did great right here with that versing.
Oh yeah.
M&M's is doing all right. And I like Fender pretty much replies going, so I'm gonna guess the chocolate brown is the strong black the black chick with a strong person. Am I wrong? I'm like, I have no clue. I don't remember the last time a bag of M&M's talked to me. But it's like you get shit like this and M&M's, dude, they're fucking candy. I get a grip. And what was it? And then we have Tommy. Tommy was my favorite last night because I actually had to jump in this, like saying, I want a Mars, but you just lost in our character. And this guy's the one that's weirding me out right here. Locutus of perversion. The green M&M doesn't make my pee-pee hard anymore, so I'm boycotting Mars. Why are you bringing up your penis?
Oh my
god. Okay.
Oh
no, wait. And then Tommy's great with like triggered. And he's like, you're literally refusing to buy candy because it's not fuckable anymore. He didn't say that. And then where is it? Then we got scan this, and then I know I popped in somewhere. Where am I? Please don't tell me they deleted my replies. Come on, where is it, Tommy? It was so good, and I'm looking for the rest of the replies. I think was it this one? Was it this one? Because I know I jumped in somewhere, and then another guy jumped in, and I was like, "What are you talking about? You're being weird." Like if they're, you could tell it's a weirdo if they start talking about genitals.
Yeah.
Like no one brought up genitals in this, and you're bringing up genitals for some weird fucking reason. I'm trying to find it. God damn it, because this was gold. And I was looking at this, and Tommy just shared something. And I was like, I got to look at this. I got to see what's going on. Maybe it's in my notifications. Hold on, let's go all the way down. Oh, and then Tony Todd, if you're listening, thank you for following me. I'd love to have an interview with you. The original Candyman. That was an interesting day yesterday. I didn't expect that. But is it? Nope, that's not it. A lot of me.
Akimi Mara.
Where is it? Oh, we're getting there.
I'm not gonna read that, but that's great.
Where is it? Because I was laughing. Where the fuck?
When Candy's a social platform message, I just.
Oh, Jesus Christ! It's not Star Trek.
It makes my brain hurt.
It's no different from freaking Ben and Jerry's. It's ice cream.
Oh,
come on! Oh my god!
Here it is. As it gets also weird right here, and then where is it? Snowflake alarm goes off, and then here it is. Because I read the whole thing, and I look and I focused on the pee comment. I'm like, wait. Why is the dude talking about his pee getting hard to a candy coated shell? How did that even become a logical reply about anything when you're talking about losing a customer? And he just went on and on and on. They start,
scary that's the first place he went.
It's like no, it's like definitely no. You were definitely mad earlier, dude. You're talking about like they got all these people talking about their genitals and shit. And I'm like, dude, it's candy. If you're getting sexually turned on by candy, y'all need fucking help.
Definitely.
Yep.
Unless it's like that massage chocolate or like that edible sauce for massaging. I don't know why you just don't use honey garlic sauce. You're all fucking weird.
Or just the honey. Okay.
I'm like, it's just like, who looks at an M&M and goes, "I'd fuck that"?
Oh my god.
Yeah, really.
Does it come in penis hole size? Like, see, I'm more worried that you'll get the wrong bag and would have the peanut in the middle. Like, what's wrong, bro? Well, I fucked an M&M and it had a nut in the middle. Does that make me gay? Jesus Christ.
No. Well, okay, I sure as hell don't want to do it to a piece of candy, but I miss the go-go boots and the
You've never had the urge to sit and rotate on an O. Henry and scream, "Thank God, Nestle, where have you been all my life?"
Never.
It's not my kink, sorry. No.
Look how sexy she is with those green lips that might have gangrene. I'm so fucking turned on right now. Wait. So if you do it upside down, the M turns into a W. You say, "I'm doing it for women."
Okay, chocolate and strawberries might lead to it, but that's not the final act. Is with the chocolate strawberries. You know what I'm saying?
The cutest of Pog. Honestly, the green ones make my pee hard. Dude, we can't help you.
No, dude, you got issues.
And there's 73 people that like the fact that pee can't get hard. That's weird.
That's so funny.
And then it goes again. Like literally, you're refusing to buy candy because it's not fuckable anymore. He never said that. There's look.
No.
I can say this virtue signal all you want, but Mars just lost another another customer. Where are you seeing my penis can't do this no more?
See, that's another thing. The guy doesn't even have the balls enough to say penis. He has to say pee. What?
Because he's trying to belittle the person replying by thinking they have a childlike mind. Well, and that's the thing. That's the condescending attitude.
Yeah, well, it just makes them sound stupid because you're right. Nobody even brought that up. That wasn't even a point to be made.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It wasn't.
I didn't know that nut story was on anywhere. I just made that up as I was going. Did I get insecure that an M&M peanut has bigger nuts than me? All power to him.
Oh my god!
I'll go be with that M&M. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Ticket for two? I only see you. No. The M&M is with me. On Wednesdays, I take out the orange one because it's peanut butter and has fucking anxiety. Because then I know it can't get away.
And I'm anxious.
I like it when it freaks out. It does its own vibrating. It's great. It's fucking awesome.
Oh shit! I'm
God.
dead.
Fuck is wrong with
Oh
people?
my God.
What is wrong with people is the question.
Really.
Exactly.
It's freaking candy. Oh my gosh.
And no, it doesn't need to be changed or used or just fucking put it in your mouth, crunch on it, and eat it. It's not that deep, y'all.
You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. Why fuck it when you can put it in your mouth and eat it?
It's just go figure.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on my pee-pee. Don't fuck it, just eat it.
Just eat it.
Just eat it.
It's like a Nike commercial for genitals. Just eat it.
Just eat it.
Stop! Oh my God.
Mexican jumping balls. Fuck her up.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Paul.
What's up, Paul?
Hey.
Bastard taking my spot on Friday on Loki stream. Damn you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh
no,
my
honestly,
God.
say I had a blast, and like I'll say it before, I don't know if we're brought up, but like the stream went later last night because we had a Renegade Junior playing, and that's Renegade Valiant Renegade Son. And I was trying so hard not to lose my shit.
Yeah.
Like my mouth was on like
good.
PG-12 because I didn't know what to say, so I was trying to be polite. And he's calling me Mr. Steven, and I'm like, I
Yes,
like Mr.
oh my
Steven.
God.
And I was like, you don't have
He
to
was
call me
so
Mr.
polite. He
Grandpa
was so
needs
polite.
that walker because Mr. Steven can't find his teeth no more. He's great, honestly. And Valiant, thank you for trusting me enough to let him play with me. Like, because you know that's
Y'all did good.
a
Y'all did
line
good.
right there. Yeah, and I take that with all due respect.
And he was so very polite. And the other kid that was
Except for
on
the
there-
Logan Paul shit, I was like, "Where's this coming from?" I was like, "Logan Paul here from another cemetery." I'm like, oh my God.
Well,
the other kid who's in VR who's like, "Shut up, kid." I'm like, "You're a fucking kid,
right?
You're literally a fucking kid who sounds like he came out of a Chipmunks record album. What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the other kid kept cussing and everything, and I was like, okay, where is this kid's parents at? Or why are they allowing?
They just gave him a VR headset and went out for dinner. I think that's what happened. I'm sorry. That's uncalled for. I'm so sorry. Parenting 101. Make sure the oxygen's on.
Yeah, right. My kids never cussed around me because they knew better.
Yeah. That's like me tattooing a black licorice on my penis and just going, everyone hates black licorice. But
Oh my
What the hell?
this sexualized candy statement was brought to you by Pat Steven. Unsub today.
Licorice. God. I can't.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Okay. Okay.
Well, hello, Kenobi.
I'm actually thinking about making a new channel using the Karen Batman avatar I have because it's I love it for some reason. Hey, theology.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Oh yeah, Terry, that was great.
Felix.
When we ran into randoms last night, and the girl forgot she didn't have push to talk on, so she's talking to her mom on the phone and talking about her pap smear. I'm like, we can hear that.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Dad. No.
I missed that part. Oh my
shit.
gosh.
I did too. Nope.
And I'm like, her friend is like, we heard pap. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, and I'm streaming.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's just some things you just don't really want to go out to the world.
Yeah, the last thing I want to do is hunting ghosts and talk about how I want to fuck a bag of Skittles. Let's get on that.
No, M&M's.
M&M's. Get it
Oh, fuck
straight.
that. They melt too fast. The Skittles at least get sticky, and we'll fight. Never mind.
Only in your mouth, not in your hand. Well, they're not supposed to melt in your hand.
I'm not reading that statement. No fucking way. Ever.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm not gonna read them, but I'll put them up there.
Since we've gone there, there's a hell of a lot more candy I could think of that could bust some people. Some people that could be sexualized at M&M's. You know what I'm saying?
But there is a sexualized thing I wanted to bring up. I don't know if you guys saw this. Did you guys hear why? Did you guys know why Tifa is trending on Twitter right now from Final Fantasy VII?
No.
Arlena, when you're ready.
Yep. Give me a second. Hey, Greedo in a Speedo. My favorite Greedo. And hey,
Mags. Hope you're having a great day.
Hey, Mags.
What is up, y'all? And let me share this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Italian Senate or Parliament, whatever senators were having a meeting on Zoom, and all of a sudden a fucking Tifa 3D animated film from Pornhub or whatever started playing during the Zoom call. So all of them are talking about Parliament stuff on a Zoom call, and Tifa's getting banged from behind in the ass.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why Tifa was supposedly trending today, because supposedly now she's Italian because she took it live on the Zoom call from the Italian Senate.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Hell yeah. The video wasn't even that impressive. It was pretty much simple animations. Don't judge me. And it was just thrusting in and out, and her just shaking like, I could rather be reading a Pop-Tart or fucking that M&M over there. You know? But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's why Tifa is supposedly trending. So there you go, 18 plus. It's like the Tifa Lockhart video hentai that was accidentally shown during a Zoom meeting of the Italian Senate yesterday. That's what I said. Yep. And then people were in this tweet going, "Where's the real video?" I'm like, "You guys need to get your peepees in check." And then he puts the PP video underneath. Yeah, I'm like,
I bet that woke him up.
There you go. There's your news for the day. Daryl's like, "Fuck, I'm missing the best parts of the news." Hi, Daryl. Hey, there's Strike.
Akimi has a new insult.
Go suck a Twizzler. What if you get a bag of nut nibs, though?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God. It's all broken up. Yeah, that's not impressive at all.
Pull and peel kind of scares me because it would just hurt.
What is it? What is it?
Never had a pull and peel.
Pull. Oh, a pull. I thought you said polar. A pull and peel. Yeah, okay.
Oh my
What is a pull and peel?
I thought I thought you said polar peel, and that's why I was like, "What?
Polar.
What is that? I don't know."
Huber, don't listen.
That's why I was asking.
Oh my gosh!
Pull and peel. Is that like the fruit roll-ups?
No, it's actually a licorice that is comprised of 9 smaller
and then you
shoelace strings that you can like pull and peel. Yeah, you pull it and it peels off. Yes.
Well, if they're red, I'd give it a try. I don't.
They are red.
They're the cherry kind. I don't like cherry Twizzlers.
I would try it. I mean, licorice is not my thing, but I'd give it a shot. If it was not black though, I don't like the black licorice.
Racist.
No, it's just too strong.
Oh, I love black licorice.
The flavor. Shut up.
The black licorice is too strong. Racist.
Black jelly beans are my favorite.
You got to cup them before you eat them?
I always give those away. I like, out of jelly beans, one of my favorite kind, and I'm not into jelly beans. I don't like a lot of candy, like hard candy like that. But I do like what the fuck are they? They're the Jelly Bellies, and they're the what is it called? The flavor. Popcorn.
The popcorn?
Yeah, I actually like those.
Yeah, you said you liked the popcorn before. That's the only reason I knew what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like the graham.
I don't know Mandalorian
one.
Steven, do you know? Is Tifa the one that Nick is always talking about?
I don't fucking know. I try to stay away from other people's fetishes. I try to maintain a respectable type of communication with Echo Base and other channels. I don't even meme, bro. I gotta be a gentleman and a scholar. Sorry, there's a sexy M&M. I gotta go fuck. Be right back.
Fun.
Oh my god, it has its own nuts.
Oh no.
Well, okay, wait a minute. If the plain ones are for men, does that mean the peanut ones are supposed to be for women?
Oh my god, I just heard myself.
Oh my
god. I don't fucking know.
Y'all
Did you just turn on your camera to ask about nuts?
I
need to be clear now, ladies and gentlemen. 80 million votes about what is the good nut.
No, I wanted to specific. Shut up.
This stream is brought to you by Fans and Nuts.
Oh my god.
That's right, I said it. It nuts in your hand, not in your mouth. My bad.
Melts, not nuts. Melts in your hand.
Oh my god.
No, it's not supposed to melt in your mouth. If it melts in your hand, then it's like fake M&Ms.
See, my problem with fucking candy is I don't want to look down on my dick and go, "Why is the rainbow on my penis?" And then wonder then I have to go to the doctor. And the doctor's like, "Why do you have Skittles on your anus?" And taint? I'd be like, "I don't know."
People who would want that.
Oh my god. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
I thought it was a pimple. Turned out to be a gummy bear. For the 11 people still here not scarred, thank you so much.
How did we? Oh, because of the. All right, I'm not braining very well today. I can't connect the dots. Just what it is, what it is. And I had to sit through this week of Man of Steel, so.
And I'm watching YouTube live wipe a whole shit ton of likes from one of my shorts. It's quite funny. They're giving me the views, but they're wiping away the likes. And I'm like, this is funny, YouTube. So they're doing a lot of background maintenance over the last few weeks. So I'm kind of happy that they're going to be fixing stuff. But yeah, YouTube's fucked up.
Yeah.
Not in your hand. Raspberry's great. Yes, I agree. Mike and Ike's are pretty cool because they look like a suppository. And if you got a really dumb friend, like, yeah, this will help with your constipation. You don't realize you're just shoving fruit candy up your
Didn't realize candy could be so damn perverted. I had no idea, but you're right. They do look like
You do that
suppositories.
with the Red Hots.
Oh God, I don't want to burn their asshole.
They look like Mike and Ike's, but they're the red ones.
I thought they were the little round ones. Red Hots were the little round ones that you put in like your hot chocolate to give it a.
No, Red Hots look like like the red pill or blue pill, like say from Matrix. Oh, speaking of pills, did you guys see the new Star Trek Picard trailer?
No.
Oh my God!
No, I don't.
Let me sum it up for you. Q welcomes Picard, saying, "Welcome to the place, to the road not taken." Guinan is literally saying, "Maybe your whole future isn't in the stars and never was meant to be." Then we have the Borg Queen in Picard. And we have Q sitting at a coffee shop with Brent Spiner, handing him the blue pill like the fucking Matrix. There you go.
I think my head's gonna explode.
Constipated brain, right there. I sat there and I'm looking at it, and
oh my God!
Guinan looks like a pudding pop, but it's melting slowly. Like she does not look well.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm being critical of this. Like if they're in any way trying to attach this season to Tapestry, I'm going to lose my shit. The only good thing about this trailer is that they did the time travel around the sun, like Kirk's Voyage Home movie.
Oh,
so it's going to be March 3rd when the series comes out. I know this is a Star Wars channel, but I like a lot of franchises. I was raised on a lot.
Oh, no. Yeah, this is sci-fi period.
Oh, sci-fi period. But I can sum up Brent Spiner's face pretty easy as soon as I find it because
oh my God. No.
It's I make your own opinion. Maybe I was misreading it. But excuse me, that's how much gas I have from talking about this. Let me sum up Brent Spiner's face really fucking easy in that trailer.
Oh my God.
And guess what? They time travel to 2024.
Oh, isn't that convenient?
2024.
Well,
you know what's different? No one's wearing a mask in 2024.
Confused.
Yeah, so we have 2 years of bullshit, guys. Be prepared. I should just pull up the trailer. You guys should see it. I honestly should. Do you guys are you okay with that?
I'm good with it as long as we don't get hit with any strikes or anything for showing it.
You should, as long as we're doing commentary. If they do, be like, you just fight it saying I'm doing commentary, and we just pause it. But
sounds good.
I am not impressed, and I am very critical. I'm going to watch Picard because I torture myself. But even the phasers, like the sounds for the ships.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I have to because I have to see how much insult they're going to do. I will not touch Discovery anymore, and I've already made that decision. I've seen enough crying, complimenting hair, and taking pot shots at Gene Roddenberry. I'm fucking done with it. You're getting sleepy again? I'm sorry, Vori.
Who?
Sorry, Vori.
There are some moments.
Now.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I want to quickly because this is.
He needs
hold
to
on.
retire.
Where is it? I'm trying to get. There it is. Why is she dressed like fucking soccer mom? The murderer here. What the fuck is this shit?
Really? Oh my god!
Look how much light is reflected off John Luke's head just to get the right effect.
What the hell?
Shit.
Oh my
Why is
gosh.
soccer mom here
What?
all in white? Why? You gotta get like the.
Can we group watch it
white.
just to riff it? Because that might be the only way it could.
This is what I was talking about with the
Oh my
sun.
god.
Moments
No.
upon which history turns.
Oh my
Ladies and
gosh.
gentlemen.
Oh God, the Boar Queen.
But it's not the same actress. We actually found this out.
Well,
It's not.
No, it's not.
Hello, my friend.
This is supposedly Earth. This is the road not taken. As you can see, there's like some type of hexagonal protective shielding around Earth. I guess we've gotten full xenophobe because fuck the Federation. We're turning the Dominion. Fuck them.
What is this? What have you done?
I don't remember the Enterprise ever looking like that.
No.
Looks like a fucking serviette for a
No.
fucking frying pan.
No.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Welcome to the road not taken.
Welcome to the road not taken. Motherfucker, the last time we've had someone like this with Q was when he got stabbed in the back of the fucking chest. And he has said, Jean-Luc himself said, I would rather die on that motherfucking table than live the life of that man. That man is not me. And that is the fucking brilliance of Picard. That line, that whole fucking script was fucking awesome. And this is why it terrifies me that they have to latch on to other shit. And supposedly, even if you want to have the defense that this is the Jean-Luc Picard of the Abrams universe, whatever the fuck you want to go with, how do we even know the Tapestry episode even existed in that universe? How do we even know he even got stabbed in the back as a cadet? There's no viable proof in this shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being very, very vocal. I apologize.
No, you're fine.
I agree.
It's not the Jean-Luc that I know. This is not the Jean-Luc that I know.
No,
I
he
was
looks like
so
a radio.
excited
Is he an android still? I'm still confused. He's also a robot too, right? So why is Q even giving a fuck about Robo Picard?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's supposed
Oh
to
my
be.
God, I'm so sorry. I am sorry.
No, you're fine.
There's the hexagonal shield we've seen, but I've seen this hexagonal shield. I could have sworn I've seen either Doctor Who had something like this when the other ships in the Flux series that just came out. Like, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't remember ever. Maybe I'm misreading this, but why the shield? Is this to protect? I don't know.
Do you have any idea
No implants.
what's happening here? Yeah, it's just been broken.
Oh, are any of you guys Battlestar Galactica fans?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys Matrix fans? Like the first movie, the red dress, blonde.
Oh yeah.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Virgins. I know someone.
Give it a moment.
Understand the change in time.
Wait a minute. I got to roll that back quickly. Get back there, Picard. So is this called 10 because they're trying to like do like a little Easter egg of 10 forward? Because that's where Guinan was.
Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe I have no idea.
I'm gonna need some tea. Earl,
Tell me she does not look unhealthy.
Gray.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hello, Guinan.
Yeah.
Your answers are not in
Listen.
the stars, and they never have been.
Your answers are not in the stars. They never have been. So his whole journey of becoming a captain and the Enterprise.
Yeah, and she was there along the whole time.
And you can tell him back in
Okay.
season 1 where he first.
right. This
This is what I was talking about. That's the time travel that they use. I do appreciate the Easter egg to the original Kirk series, but if it's the Abrams universe, then technically this never fucking happened. I'm being critical. This is why I don't do 10-minute videos.
Earth 2024.
2024. Looks like yesterday.
So it's not. Oh God, it's not even that far in the future.
No.
A single change is vastly more.
And there's your Borg Queen, ladies and gentlemen. What is it about the red dress? Oh, we're getting to that. Hold on.
Dangerous.
Oh, yep. There's Cufius. That's what I call him now. It's Cufius. Here's your pill, Brent. Right there. You want to take the blue pill?
Oh my
All I
God.
got is the blue pill. And weird neck thing under right there. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like a clamshell. What the fuck's sorry.
Interesting.
This is why I bring it up. Are we tired of this?
Yeah.
Like the imagery of this? Like maybe I'm being critical. It's overused. It works in certain things, but like she's not even using the crosswalk properly. Like why is she not? What is this shit? Use the crosswalk. Being critical again because I'm an angry bastard.
They have overused that imagery.
Yep. It looks like this guy's been doing way too much COVID. Sorry, my bad joke.
Goof.
But I understand how Brent Spiner is in this, unless this is a predecessor of Union Soon or something.
We strong together.
That's
We
weird.
must bring us home.
This is a very bumpy century.
So white man beats up white man. This is what I found funny.
But,
Get saved by white woman.
Of course.
Sorry, I'm being critical.
I believe you have one final frontier.
Then they say stuff like that.
Yet to come.
So what? Doesn't even make
Barb!
sense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh God! And why does it have to come out on the best day ever?
I was so excited when the series first came out, y'all, and
you have to be drunk to watch it.
My disappointment.
You have to be drunk to watch it. That's why it's coming out March 3rd.
Well, I would be drunk that day. And that is my birthday.
Yeah, and if you think I'm being a big hash dick to this, that's your opinion. I'm going to be very critical. Like I said, I don't do 10 minutes about this because literally I look like a raging maniac that should be sitting on a heating bed in the middle of winter asking for change, yelling at people that aren't there.
Well,
I have to agree with Rogue Disney.
I don't know your dog personally, and I need a waiver if you want me to watch your dog shit.
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't mind watching this with other people to rip the hell out of it because it's so bad. But I couldn't just sit down and try and watch it and be objective about it.
They go back in time. Padawannabe, that's the whole thing. When you saw that sun scene in the white glow with the ship, they're literally going from the voyage home, the Star Trek 4. It's 4, right? It's right after the search for Spock. And they're getting the whales. They had to go around the sun, and that's why we're seeing them so close to a sun or star. They're doing the same trope of time travel because it already exists in canon of the Star Trek universe. They're using it, but if that's the thing, though, that we're not. Did Abrams, Kirk, and Spock go through all the same things that James T. and William Shatner's crew did in that universe? If this is a parallel universe, it's like watching Disney saying the EU doesn't exist yet. They're pulling crap out of the EU that they want. And these guys are in multi-universes, and it's just saying, let's just pull this out of this multiverse and cross all the lines. That's not storytelling. That's realizing that your whole script has plot holes because you're not focusing on the creativity of the people you call a writer's room.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your writers have no creativity.
They have no imagination. They've been told they're the best ever. If you never fucking fail, how are you going to know to be better?
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. I've said more fucks today than a Limp Bizkit album.
You're good because that looks like shit.
Yeah, it does.
That's no Star Trek that I've ever seen that I grew up watching and loved.
Well, that ship has sailed because now it's about projection. It's about.
Kurtzman said it was a platform. I still have the clip from that Comic-Con.
It assumes its audience is stupid and has to be told what to think. Told. I don't know.
Mandalorian, I don't even think they can spell participation trophy. Fucking crayon. Now this is where my crayons thing from Twitter comes back. You have to tell them what you mean because they don't even get humor. They just repeat the same fucking vomit they see the rest of their bandwagon blob mob do. This is why I don't interact with most of them. But I have fun with satire. Satire is a weapon. Belch, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Pring. I apologize for bringing it.
And what's up, Project Cambrian? Welcome.
And my dad introduced me to Star Trek, the Kirk stuff, the original series, and then the TNG.
Yeah.
He introduced me to Star Wars and other things like that. So they can be heroes, they can be inspiration, they can be lessons taught, lessons to be learned as you rewatch over and over again. Mm-hmm. And I feel no ounce of intelligence or the ability to adapt intelligence and learn from these new series. I feel like there is a lack, not just on the creativity level of delivering a story, there is a lack of creativity of making people think. And I think that's where Hollywood and media is trying to go. Let's make flashy lights, great CG, minimal effort on story to dumb you down. Because we are in that screen generation. We are in that tablet and computer generation. And we are so focused on, especially if your content creator is focusing on the next thumbnail, the next intro, who you're going to do the next show with, and getting all your stuff, that you lose the whole ability to stop for a moment and just do a little bit of research.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or to make something fun that you just sit down and watch and enjoy.
I don't think Explorer stole the script. He hates talking.
What really breaks my heart, though, is that they have taken characters, and I'll speak from a personal level. They've taken characters that I have connected with and I have related to and I've understood, and they've turned them into just caricatures of themselves.
They've turned them into M&Ms.
Yeah, I can't relate to any of them now.
Yeah, so, I don't even recognize them.
No.
Who are these people? They're not the people that I knew on the original shows.
Exactly. And I know, characters can grow and change just like people do. We grow, we mature, we get wisdom, we take different paths, but they have to be realistic. They have to be understandable.
Well,
and they're not.
Picard does change. He changes his fucking batteries.
Pretty much.
He's an android now.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just,
it's absurd.
And I don't, that's it. That's the thing that bothers me. I love talking passionate about this shit, but I don't want my videos to come across as, oh, there's another angry person. That's the fucking line that it's hard to cross.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like you get passionate and your anger comes out, or your passion and anger mixed together because you're watching. It's like watching the Mona Lisa being set on fire in the museum, and no one's doing anything because they think it's the next modern art.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And being told this is the natural evolution of the Mona Lisa.
Look at the Roosevelt statue they tore down.
Oh, don't
look at the 9-year-old they fucking arrested. See what didn't show papers. Like, what the fuck?
Don't even get me started on.
I'm not trying to get you started, but this is the reality we live in. This is not a reality I want. Yeah. I don't want this reality in my TV.
No.
No one does.
No, I say that about Roosevelt because Teddy Roosevelt is my favorite president.
Yeah, I loved Robin Williams too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, when he played Teddy,
he made a great Teddy Roosevelt.
He was a good Teddy Roosevelt. Yes, he was. It was great.
Man,
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. It's absurd. It's stupid. It just gets under your damn skin.
The woman in the soccer outfit in the trailer is running around free after murdering people.
Oh, I mean, it's no different from
Arlena, are you a blonde white woman? Can you go around murdering people and tell us how free you are after the next week?
No.
Oh, damn. I'm making a joke.
I know, yeah. I know, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to get away with it.
But that's the funny part. What do you mean TV is trying to so in 2024 we can. So just give it 2 more years.
I'll give it a couple of years.
Constitutional. Yeah.
I will
not be ever coming to the US in 2024. Let me tell you right now, because I know I'll be on that target list for some reason.
I'm going to start making a list.
Yeah, checking it twice, sharpening my knife before I go night. Sorry.
Gonna get my AR ready.
Oh, that might cross the line. I don't know about that one. But it's just.
Oh, I have to use a knife. Okay. I could do that too. How about a sword? Is a sword acceptable?
Oh, swords are.
Oh, then I can call you. What is it? What was the kid from Screech from? Didn't he get to jail for the sword shit?
I don't know.
The Bell riots are in a couple years. That's right, Terry. Great DS9 reference. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Pat Wannabe points out something. Demolition Man.
I am not using clamshells on my balls. I'm sorry. Ever.
Remember when everybody freaked out a few years ago when Arnold got elected as governor of California?
California.
That's what happened
Cauliflower.
in Demolition Man.
Yeah. It's like
I was like,
that's the
what?
funny part. When he was running for election, right? They had to pull all of his movies and stuff from television and media because it would be it would ruin or it could sway the voting in press because of using nostalgia stuff in TV. So that's why you wouldn't see Predator or anything like on normal syndicated TV for a while.
Yep. I was in California when he was running for governor. I was stationed out there. So I remember.
Really?
Yep. I remember all. It was crazy. It was crazy. Something. Yep, the Schwarzenegger Library. Wait a minute. I thought only presidents got libraries. Well, he was elected governor of California, and then they changed the laws and so that he could run for president, and he was elected as president. It's like, what the hell?
But Dota, Dragon Blood, the animated series that Robert Meyer Burnett helped on, both seasons are fantastic. Archive 81, fantastic. And I'm not a Netflix junkie. I'm usually on YouTube looking at stuff, looking for clips and making shorts or playing a game. But I can recommend those. They're great. Arcane as well. But it's why I focus so much on gaming and Babylon 5. I love gaming. Like Arwen and Elena, you guys have been in the chat. A lot of people here have been in the chat seeing how we've met new content creators, all great personalities, and they're just having a good time. And that shit needs to be worked on.
Yeah.
And that's what people want. People just want to have a good time, escape reality because, hello, we live this shit. We don't need it stuffed down our damn throats.
Right.
Cambrian, message me when you get to the end of episode 4. Dude. And Padawannabe, you do need to watch Babylon 5. You will have a blast.
Oh, hell yeah. I agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
Start with season 2, though.
No, do not start with season 2. Start with Gathering in season 1. I'm sorry, Stephen. No.
I can't hear you over my misogyny. I can't. Don't let patriarchy down there. Hey, it's 1 versus 2 in the female to male ratio here. I'm right.
No. Season 1.
But
fuck that.
But your picture is of a woman. I think a woman.
No, I'm a Batman woman. I don't know.
You're a Batwoman.
I don't know. I really want to make a YouTube channel. Be like, what am I?
Altered Carbon. I
good show.
Watched Altered Carbon. But,
I haven't seen Re-Sleeved though.
Re-Sleeved I've not seen.
Yeah.
But Altered Carbon was good.
Like the awesome part yesterday was I was testing out that alpha game of that was like Dark Souls, and the devs popped up in my chat, and I was like, "Fucking right, awesome!" I'm glad that like even simple things like that, you just, yeah, it's just. And I'm going to be watching Picard, and you guys can actually hear me rant. Actually, can I want to share something because I've actually been working on something. I know you saw the one thing with the show with no name, but that's only because when it's like at the moment I want to talk about something. But I've been doing something.
Well, why do you torture yourself by watching those shows, Steven?
I don't torture myself. It makes me appreciate the stuff that's already there that they can't grasp. But I'm going to share this and not try and toot my own horn. It's just an idea. I came up with the name yesterday. Can you see it?
Hold on. Yep. I'm adding it now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. The rancher.
That's awesome.
Did you get the name?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about bringing maybe 1 or 2 people on. We discuss something. They each get to rant, and we have an interview at the same time. Shut the fuck up, Harry Potter.
Sorry.
It's my idea. What the hell?
Sorry.
But the
no trade today.
I love it. I really do. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. That's because I want to start talking about this shit, but I don't want to become an angry channel. I don't want to be a hate clicker, but I want to give the fact that passion from all of us, whatever you're a fan of, can be voiced, and the emotion needs to be attached to it. It's not just anger; it's love. And love and anger fall hand in hand. I'm not saying you got to pound your DVD box set of the TNG and be like, you like that, you little bitch, and then talk about how much you love it. It's not that. It's. I got weird there. Sorry. I'll go back to fucking Eminem.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
What's up, Phil McCracken? Up here talking about The Expanse. I heard that the first season is really good, and the
season
newest
to
one,
3, 1 to 3. Yeah.
Okay, so the newest season is becoming what we don't want it to. So that's true, Steven?
Pardon? I haven't made my decision, but I think it's weak sauce. I think it's like everything that it starts out fantastic turns into a WandaVision and dies either by the 5th episode or the 5th season, and I'm just like, even the 4th season, the way they took out fucking that dude Alex, it's just we've lost the ability to laugh at ourselves.
Yeah,
we have. That's true.
We really have. No laughs no more. There's only a few good comedians out there anymore, and at least a few of them are fighting.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, Dave Chappelle said he ain't been in the knee for nobody, and he hasn't.
Yeah.
That is the beautiful thing.
3 more specials coming up.
Who?
He has 3 more specials coming up. The Netflix signed with 3 more specials.
Oh, he does? Oh,
yeah,
cool.
2 or 3 more specials, so I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Netflix is, no offense, I hate to sound dickish with this, but Chappelle is Netflix's gold mine in a way.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because they've lost new signups by 25% a couple days ago, or yesterday or something. Yeah.
And people will go to watch Chappelle just to see what the hell he says, just so they can bash him or whatever, if they even bother to watch it. I watched it, his last special. I thought it was fucking great.
I loved all of them.
Yeah, all of them have been great, but I really liked that last one. Yeah, Miss George Carlin. He was a great one. And what's up, Zacharot? How you doing? Hello, hello. But yeah, we've lost so many great comedians that just didn't give a damn. And now it's like what we're left with. We got a few good ones, and then the rest of them are just
I got a good one right here, and this is why I love humanity, and I'm going to get this right now. Give me a second. You guys need to see this. Because we talk about kindness, not just in reality, but with people on fellow channels, trying to not only grow our channels, become a content creator, but get monetized, share a laugh with people like this and people watching and contributing in the chat. And then you get moments like this let me know when you're ready, on Twitter.
Yep. Gotcha.
Now, I want you to start reading the sign, and just watch this. I agree, Pat. I want to be. You got a porn bot in the chat?
Yeah, we got somebody in there's a
Is this a real video?
Yes, it is. This is coming from their outside camera on the doorstep. Now she dresses up in the Monkey Mouse costume she bought, right? That was in the other box, right? This is just a normal delivery driver. That's a PS5. Moments later, the mom or dad couldn't make it home for the birthday.
Well, I gotta go now, but I hope you have a great birthday.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Sorry.
Oh.
That's supposed to get that reaction. Like, I don't think that's fake. But you're putting faith in another human to do something like that and not just take the $200 and run.
And go, yeah. Especially because she's just a delivery driver.
Yeah.
You know, she could have said, it's not my job and just took the 200 and left, but she took the time, and someone like that deserves everything that they have. And they should get so much more.
But that's the brilliance of humanity right there. Yeah. And I'm not trying to make everyone sob and go, why are you making me drink? No, because everyone needs to get that get that moment.
The kindness. Yeah. How kind we can be to each other. Yep. And yeah, like Project, she definitely deserves a raise. Yeah. Yep.
It got really awkward all of a sudden.
No, it didn't get awkward. It got no. It's
Sorry.
like I've been watching a lot of Diary of Anne Frank. You know, with them discovering who they actually believe was the person that turned the family in. I've been watching a couple of specials about her and her diary and everything, and it's like she said in her diary, she truly believed deep down that humankind is kind. People are genuinely kind, but it's situations that turn them.
Yep.
So, yeah, his heartbeat went like, what? Yep. That was so sweet.
You know, I used to believe that. I used to believe that, you know, mankind was generally good and everything was generally okay. And I won't lie, I've lost a little bit of that. And I think that's why that video affected me the way it did, because it's good to see that there's still people out there that sometimes there's things bigger than themselves, and they have no idea. You just take a little bit of time out of your day, and you can
make
really
somebody's day better. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love that. Because you have no idea how you're going to affect someone. That memory will stay with that little boy for the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah.
And it takes the sting of mom and dad not being there. It'll take that sting away, you know?
What's up, Shane?
Hey, Shane. So, anyway, that was good. That was really good.
Yeah. Fuck you, Steven. Why'd you do that?
It you know, seeing stuff like that brings hope back, you know?
And we all need hope. Hell yeah, we all need hope. Because without hope, what do you have? You can have hope when times are good, and you can have hope when times are bad. But if you remove that component, what do you have? At least with that, you've got things to hold on to, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to get all
No,
about
no.
it.
Like unsub. All right.
I don't want to be as unsubbed. We're getting too emotional.
Well, it can't all be laughter all the time.
Yep. Yeah, and Shane is right. Without hope, all you have is despair.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And who wants
Holy
that shit? You know?
You okay? Oh my god! YouTube. I've
What?
been watching. I was at the short I was talking about in the back, Marlena. Remember the short?
Mhm. Yeah.
It was at 150 likes. It's now down to 129.
What?
Yeah,
That's
they're wiping
crazy.
YouTube. Yeah, but like, no, sorry, I didn't like that. I just saw it pop on my screen, but like, that's the whole thing. Though. I gotta bring back reality of YouTubers fucking shit. But I'm like, it takes little moments like that, but that can inspire a whole bunch of people who actually saw that video.
Mm-hmm. To pass on the kindness. You know, and a lot of times when people pass on kindness, it doesn't have to be like you pay for the meal of the person behind you and the freaking drive-through. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It can be, just you see someone with a hat and they're a veteran. They have a veteran hat on. Just telling them thank you for your service. That does loads. Just saying something kind, smiling at someone when you're passing them. Just little things like that can make a world of difference in somebody's life because you don't know what that person is going through.
No, you have no clue.
Yeah. And Scott, same thing with me. I was in law enforcement for 18 years, and I feel the same. I think good people far outnumber the bad ones. The bad thing is that the bad ones are the ones that all have Twitter accounts.
Yeah.
And what's up, Green Lantern? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's cool. I haven't seen that one, but Pat, I want to be seeing a video where the driver dresses up like Santa and puts the packages in a sack and then knocks on the door.
Oh God. That would just
so
melt me right
sweet.
now if I saw that. I'd
Oh
be in
my
a puddle on
gosh.
the floor.
And hello, my master. Pod Racing Palpatine is here.
Can I share a story?
Yes,
Marlena?
of course.
Okay, this happened about, let's see, my son was 4 years old when this happened. He's 22 now, so do math. I can't do math, but when he was 4 years old, he disappeared for 3 days.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. He walked out of the house, and this is what we pieced together when we got him back. But he walked out of the house early in the morning. We were all still in bed, and he saw some toys on the other side. We had like a chain link fence. This is when we lived in a couple of houses ago, but he had there was a chain link fence, and he climbed it because he wanted to play with those toys. Well, he was 4, and when he got bored with that, he started walking. And we got up about 8:30 and noticed he wasn't in his bed. And where is he? We checked the yard. He wasn't anywhere around. We went around the neighborhood. We drove around. And finally, we had to call 911 because he was gone. And he was gone for 3 days. And we didn't know where the hell he was. We didn't know what happened to him. I mean, of course, my mind was going to all kinds of dark places. That somebody kidnapped my son, and you can't help but go there. Anyway, well, at the end of the first day, we had people coming over, and we had I was involved in church at the time, and we had those people over, and my daughter was really little. She was not quite a year, so people were taking care of her. So and at the time, the police thought it was just, maybe it was a kidnapping, or they thought that, that he was still alive. Well, by the end of that day, it went from helping us to my husband was a suspect, and I knew something about it. So we were frozen out of the investigation. So we didn't know at that point what the hell was going on. It wasn't until day 2 when they brought out cadaver dogs that they thought he was dead. But anyway, point is, a woman came down, and we had no idea who she was. But her name was Genevieve, and she had lost her sister to a murder many years ago, and she was raising her nephews. And through her tragedy, she dedicated her life to help families who had a missing relative, either a child or a sibling or a parent or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't know us from anyone. And let me tell you, if it had not been for that woman, I don't think I would have survived those 3 days.
Yeah.
Because she was there the whole time, and she was keeping us informed. She was talking to us like we weren't idiots. You know, we knew what the hell was going on. I mean, our asses were drugged down to the GBI the next day for 10 hours of interview because they thought we had something to do with it. And anyway, and she said to me one time, I said, what happens if he's gone? If the worst comes to pass and he's gone, you know, my child is gone, and everybody leaves. And she says, that could happen. She didn't that's why I don't like bullshitters. I like people to speak straight.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, that could happen, but what you have to do is you have to decide, do you want hope? And do you want to continue and move on? Or do you not? And it was just, at first I was like, damn, this what is this woman saying to me? And then it struck me that her kindness and her honesty and her dedication to us during that time was unwavering. And this was a stranger. She was not getting paid for this. She wasn't getting any kind of, you know, awards or praise or anything. But for 3 days, she was by our side until they finally found him a mile down the road. You know, he had walked that far, and he found a house that was unlocked, used for storage. And he went in there and found some blankets, and he found some old sodas and some freaking peanuts, and made himself a nest in that kitchen. And he was found by the man who owned that house. Him and his wife lived next door. And they saw the light on, and they went over there, and everyone knew the story. You know, they all knew it. And he was like, shit, I got to get him home to his parents. But it's people like her that will get people through things. And you don't have to know someone. You can be a complete stranger. And I will never forget her. I will never forget her kindness, and I will never forget her sacrifice. Because she had to drive from Atlanta every day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was in Atlanta, and we were like 2.5 hours outside of Atlanta. Kind of what we are now, but on the other side. And she did that every day, and she was there by 7 o'clock in the morning, and she did not leave until midnight every single day that he was gone.
Damn.
So there are people out there who they'll just give up a part of their life to help somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of, I mean, you know, that video, that it touched me, and it made me think of her. You know, that woman could have taken that money. She could have taken it and ran, but she didn't. And that little boy is going to grow up remembering that special moment for the rest of his life. And that makes a big difference.
It does. And Project Cambrian, of course he made a secret fort and supplies. What a relief. Oh,
yeah.
Were you more, I mean, I can't imagine that happening with any of my kids, but were you more relieved or more angry?
Oh, I wasn't angry at all. There was zero anger.
I would be like a combination, like, what were you thinking? Oh my God, I'm so glad to see you. But
no, I was just like, you know, he was 4. He was curious. He's always been curious.
Mm-hmm.
And I will never forget that call that we got, that the police said we found him and he's alive, and that's all we needed to know.
Mm-hmm.
So no, there was no anger. I was
that had
so
to be 3
thankful.
days of torture. I couldn't imagine.
It was.
Oh my gosh, I could not even begin to imagine.
It's funny, and I don't think about it a lot because it happened so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But every now and then I will see something that somebody does for somebody else, just something innocuous or something that's not even related. And it'll bring it all back. And I'll remember that. And I'll remember I've never been so scared in my life, ever. And yet there was somebody there who was a constant. Because, I mean, everyone who knew him, they were trying to be strong for us. But, they knew we were a family. They knew us. So they were, of course, they had their moments where they had their little freakouts and they were worried. And, but she was detached enough from everyone personally that she was able to maintain her calm, which is what the hell I needed at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she was also compassionate enough to say, look, I'm here for you. What do you need? And yeah, there are still good people in this world. There are shit people. I've learned there are really nasty, mean people in this world. I'm not as much of an idealist as I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I will never forget that. And there are other people like that who just want to do something nice for someone without wanting anything in return. So,
yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I just really felt the need to share that. I know y'all hear a lot of my bullshittery about my forks and my haunted bathtub, but I've got some dark things that I've had to deal with, and that was one of them. That was a rough time, but it ended good. And 90% of those cases with missing children do not end well.
Yeah, especially when they disappear like that. Oh my goodness.
We were one of the lucky ones, and we really were one of the lucky ones. So, but anyway, yeah, I just felt the need to share.
Hold on, I'm texting Daryl because he just texted me.
Oh shit, and I gotta leave soon. I've got another stream.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Yeah, they sent out the link. Okay, well, on that note, I guess I better go. I'm sorry, I wouldn't bring it down.
Gosh.
It's supposed to be an uplifting story, not a sad one.
No, that's okay. He sees your fork and raises you one salad spoon. On
God. God. All right. I love y'all so much.
Oh, we love you too, Arwen.
Tell Daryl I said hey.
Yeah, I told him to bring his ass in here.
All right.
We've been waiting on him.
All right. Well, y'all have fun, and I'll talk to you later.
I gotta go eventually as well because I'm on the same show. That's what's weird.
Oh well, okay. So we'll shut it.
You should bring a theology on. You don't have to shut it down. You can bring probably someone who wants to chat. I feel bad because I know Daryl had things to do and he wanted to do it back too. So that's twice now. So Daryl, yeah.
All right. Well, I will talk to y'all later. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye. Oh no.
Bye, y'all.
See y'all in a bit.
So shit. What I'll do is oh fuck it here. I'll open it up. I can't take too many people, so there's the link if y'all want to come in and chat with me. Bring your asses on in here.
Thank you, Arlena, and tell Daryl, motherfucker.
I will.
Right.
I will.
Bye, chat. Right.
Bye, Fat Steven. Pleasure as always. Yep. All right, there's the link. Anybody wants to come on in and join me, come on. If nobody wants to join me, then I'll shut it down because, I don't like doing this stuff by myself. So, y'all just jump on in. Come on. We can talk Boba Fett, since we didn't talk about it earlier because Arwen hadn't seen it yet, so we didn't want to spoil anything for her. Even though she says she don't care about spoilers, we don't want to spoil too many things. Anywho, so is anybody gonna jump in, or is everybody? Oh, there we go. We got Felix. Hello, Star Wars Theology.
How you doing?
I am well. How are you, sir?
Good. Yeah, I can be here for a little bit, so I know that you were struggling there with you need somebody, so I'm gonna jump in for a little bit.
Okay, and we got Padawannabe with us too. Hello, Padawannabe. Thanks, you
So
guys.
you
Hello.
so you want Boba Fett? Yeah, we can talk Boba Fett.
Yeah, because Arwen didn't watch it, so we didn't want to spoil anything for her.
Yeah.
And yes, JP, the logo is on the mug as well. So you got one side of it has our logo on it, and the other side has the saying on it. But yeah. So Book of Boba Fett. What did you guys think?
Yeah, I like if we go to the last episode. I really like the last one compared to the other ones.
Yes.
So I think there's hope there. I hope that they don't go back to to flashbacks anymore. I think that's what's going to happen, because I think he's fully healed. So I hope that that's where it goes. It will be nice to now see what happens on the actual story. The present day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be interesting.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think we're done with flashbacks when they told him he was fully healed. The only time we got flashbacks was when he was in the back to tank. And when he was, sniffing the lizard.
Yeah.
But I don't see him sniffing any more lizards. So.
Yeah. I like Black Cassandra. So hopefully Black Cassandra can show up more and
yes.
Yeah, it will be. You imagine, and this is a what if. You imagine that by some reason they can bring Chewbacca.
My gosh!
You imagine that fight? I would like in the comics it happens. So and I know that Chewie is the only one who could sustain the brutal force from him. So it will be awesome to see what happens. But always a what if.
Always. I don't think that's something that we would see in the series.
Yeah.
I liked this episode. I thought the episode was great all the way through. There were certain things that they could have cut out. Just like every episode, there's just small bits that I think they could have cut out. But overall, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. And
yes,
as each episode has progressed, and I've gone back and watched it, and then I've watched them multiple times throughout the week. I find that I'm changing my score as I watch them, and then when I watch them all together, I change my score for each episode as well. But the episode 3 is still a 5 for me. I didn't like it.
Yeah. It's a I think this series was the episodes were caught in a way at the beginning that it is hard to to appreciate the whole series at this point in time. I wonder how we're gonna think about this series once it ends. I mean, a lot of things can happen, and there's a lot of rumors and stuff. A lot of possible cameos that potentially could happen, and so.
So let me ask you this, because Cred Sox asked about this, but I've theorized on this before. Do you think in Book of Boba Fett we'll see the big 3 together, or do you think we're going to see that somewhere else at all? Because Favreau and Filoni being huge fans and knowing that that's what the fans wanted more than anything is to see the big 3 together, even though it would have to be obviously, digital and all that shit. Do you think we're going to see that?
Yeah, if it doesn't happen now, probably could happen in Ahsoka. So, but I will. It happens now. Probably it's going to happen in that last episode. I think this will be something for that last episode 7. So if it's going to happen, it will happen there. It will be a surprise, probably. It will be something that they're all messed up. I'm pretty sure. This is what I would love to see, and I don't know if it's going to happen. I think that it's very likely that Din Djarin will show up next episode or the next, but I think it's gonna happen like on Wednesday, right? And he's gonna come there somehow. I don't know if it's gonna be in the beginning of the episode or at the end. whenever it happens, I think this fight is gonna get ugly, and probably something could happen to Din Djarin. And if something happened to Din Djarin, Grogu will feel it. Grogu will feel it, and
because he's connected.
He's connected. He's his basically. Din Djarin is his father, so
Yeah.
he will feel that his father is on danger, and then he will tell Luke, can we save my father? And I'm pretty sure that will pull Luke, and that will be kind of like like a worst case scenario that everything is lost and they need help. And if that happens, it could be that then Leia and Han are helping Luke to go with them. You imagine Millennium Falcon coming in with them? It would be.
My God!
You imagine that? Like okay, let's go and get you there, and they drop Luke and Grogu. You imagine, and Grogu with a little lightsaber, helping getting his father.
Oh my God!
You imagine that?
That would be just mind blowing.
That would be mind blowing.
That would be, in my opinion, I think that would be a bigger Luke Skywalker moment.
Oh yeah.
And then the Luke Skywalker moment.
Oh yeah, because that will be the only way that you can pull up Luke. It's like something that happens to Din, and then Grogu, he will say, "I need to help him. I don't want to lose my father." Yeah. And then that will be very resonating with Luke, because he just lost his father like in less than 5 years, right? So he would say, yes, I will help you. I will help you. And you imagine that would be the best, but I'm out of I'm just fast making fantasy here, so
headcanon.
yeah
But that would be, oh my God. See, look, my mind is blown just thinking about it. If we get the big three in the last episode, and by getting them, we see they're doing, Luke is there already with Grogu, and they're all doing whatever, and then you see the Millennium Falcon and Han and Leia are on it. Oh my God.
Yeah. But if you see them, it will be just a drop off. I think Han and Leia will drop Luke and Grogu, and they just go. That's okay. Here you go. You imagine that moment, like the Millennium Falcon falling out, and then Grogu and Luke just jump out of the Millennium Falcon. They're Jedis. They can do that.
Yeah.
They jump down, and they're right there. And imagine Grogu with the little lightsaber. That would be, I'm here. Like, wow. That would be greater than just the Luke moment. That would be, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would, wow. Look, my mind is blown at even thinking about this.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking about this very hard, because I'm saying what they can do to kind of like restore the series a little bit, because we're gonna always have the bad taste of the first episodes. So if they're holding up all this for the end, let's see what happens. I think
Yeah. What do you think, Padawannabe?
I was thinking if I think there's gonna be something for sure big, some comebacks. I wanted to mention real quick before I forget, but what Theology was saying, the instance where you guys are just talking about, it could be very viable, and I also think it could be really viable because it lends itself to a callback. It's Luke is now training somebody like Yoda was training him. It's the exact reverse. And Luke was like, my friends are in trouble. I have to go help them. Yes. And Yoda was like, you still have more training. Now Luke's Grogu could be like, my friends are in trouble. I have to go. And Luke would be, well, you still have to complete your training. Oh, wait. I've been here before. Okay, let's go. I know some people that can give us a ride.
Do you imagine that? Wow, that would be so good.
I really think Boba needs more people, obviously. I really think the light cruiser would be a major helpful tool. That brings in Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan's going to have a few more Mandalorians with her, and they have this large vessel, kind of again reversing what Rebels showed us with the big Star Destroyer over the city. Now we kind of reverse those roles, and the Mandalorians have not a Star Destroyer, but a light cruiser is going to annihilate Tatooine. You know, I mean, they don't have much in the way of defense on that planet. So I think I've been thinking the light cruiser will come back, and that automatically lends itself to the Mandalorians and Din inadvertently, you know, but I'm really hoping he can find the armorer.
Yes.
I'm hoping she comes back somehow. You know, I think they're going to bring back all the Mandalorians we know. For sure. I mean, there's only a handful that we actually have now. I mean, the armorer, we don't even know her name. We just know her as the armorer.
Mhm.
But, you know, I think she'll be back. And Din and I think the male Mandalorian will show up again. I forget what they said he was doing and why he wasn't in the after episodes. But you know.
So this is what I would like for everyone to do, because I discovered this the other day. You guys know how much I love the Clone Wars, and I consistently still watch it all the time. In season 7, the first time that we see Bo-Katan in season 7, when she's spying on Ahsoka to see what's going on and how everything's going, and trying to see if she could contact her, she has others with her. Now, when she talks to them, one of the voices of one of those Mandos that are with her is the same voice as the actress that plays the armorer. Go back to that episode and watch it. It's the
I think
same.
I know what you're talking about too, because if it's the one I think about, they like the hooded figure turns around and you can see it's Bo-Katan, but she's got her helmet on under the thing. Okay,
Yep.
I'll watch that again.
It's the episode. It's in season 7 when it's the first time you see Bo-Katan in season 7, and she's there spying on, trying to see what's going on with Ahsoka and what she's doing and going everything. She talks to the others, and one of them that she talks to speaks back to her, and it's the same voice as the armor.
Okay, well, I'll have to look at that and see. Do you see that in like the subtitles or the credits or something?
No, you hear the voice.
Okay, I'll have to poke into that and see if it's.
So I don't know if it's just a coincidence that it's the same voice, or if this is something that Filoni has planned out. Because as we have talked about before, and as Coach and Nick have talked about before, you know, Filoni and Favreau are playing 4D chess, and we're over here playing checkers.
The only thing I would feel a little weird about that is because the sex SECTS would be crossing, because it doesn't seem like that the armorer's covert. I don't know if they would work with a group that exposes their faces.
Well, it could be something happened between Bo-Katan and her, and she left, and that's when she became a part of this other sect.
Yep. And it could just be she's the ruler of that group, so she's just being smart and trying to get information, you know, not be left out.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, Bo-Katan, weren't they already there? And Ahsoka shows up and she's kind of like, what is she doing here?
No, remember in that episode, it's Ahsoka is they had lost the spice.
Yes.
And her and those two annoying sisters were there, and Ahsoka was leaving the planet to trick them, or not Ahsoka, but Ahsoka had escaped. Something had happened. I don't remember. But that's when they were on there. It was the episode where they were with the spice, and they had lost
Yeah,
it.
no, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I think that's like 3, 4, and 5 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that. That's the one I've seen the least. I'll admit it.
Well, you know, and I finally finished because I started it when it first came out. And I hate to say this, but I finally finished, and come to find out I was on the last chapter of Ahsoka, the audiobook. I bought it when it first came out, started listening to it, and then got a new phone and forgot that because I bought the book, I still own it. So I went back, I finally listened to the last chapter. I wish the sisters that were in Ahsoka's book were the sisters that they had put in the series, because they were far less annoying.
I'll have to get caught up on that. I'm probably only 2, 3 chapters at most through Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm. I thought the book was great. The audiobook anyway, because Ashley Eckstein voices it. And so now I've started on Thrawn.
So you're talking about the Ahsoka novel, like that?
Yes.
That's the, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started Kenobi. That's the one I'm doing now.
Oh yeah, I started Thrawn. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I read Thrawn, the original Thrawn trilogy, years and years and years ago, but now I have it on audiobook because it's just so much better on audiobook.
Oh yeah. You're gonna. Are you finishing the audiobook, or you're going through it right now?
I'm in chapter 3.
Oh, you're gonna love it. The audiobook of the the original Tron trilogy.
Yep.
The Heir to the Empire, Darkness Rising, and The Last Command. Those 3 audiobooks are one of the best pieces of audio novels that there are. The effects, the feelings, the way they do the characters is really good. And when you finish that, I would recommend you to do, if you haven't done it already, Dark Plagueis, because Dark Plagueis audiobook. Dark Plagueis in audiobook. Oh my, it's something else. It's yeah.
No, I haven't read it, and I've read it, but I haven't done it in audiobook. So I'm gonna have to check that one out, audiobook too. There's some books that are just so good in audio that so much better.
Oh yeah.
Than just reading it. Like I like and this is not a book that I hear a whole lot of people talk about, but Lost Stars. That book is so good. It is so good. And I don't know how it is in audiobook because I don't have it in audio, but the book itself is freaking great. Because one thing that I like about oh shoot, I can't think of her name. The writer. It's not Christy Golden. Anyway. I'm gonna have to look this up. It's gonna drive me crazy.
You mean the Lost Star author?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm Googling.
Yeah.
Well, I have not dipped into audiobooks myself.
Rebecca Royce?
No.
No? You haven't done it? Father Wannabe? I highly recommend it.
Claudia
I haven't
Gray.
done the audiobooks. I've been reading EU since the late 90s. So and with the books like this, where I know the sounds and every time I hear a new voice, I just hear it in my head. And I know a lot of people do that anyway, but like during that time, Darth Lena can probably relate to like the X-Men comics and things like that. Like I would watch the cartoons, and as soon as you hear the voices, now every time I read the comics, I hear the voices in my head. The dialogue changes, I hear the background stuff, and that's kind of why I read. But the audiobooks, to me, I just feel like I would be watching them. Everybody has nothing but good comments to say about these things. It's just, to me, something I like the reading and the visual. It's just a little different. And it's like I'd rather have the copy of the book in my hand. And but I'm reading. I'm really just beginning Ahsoka. I need to get back into and finish. I'm probably on the last quarter of Tarkin, and that one's really good, even though it's newer. Yeah, I enjoy it a lot because you actually dip into his background. I mean, we only see him as an old officer in the movies, but this goes into his whole how he became kind of the hard ass he is.
Yeah,
and it's really kind of a 300-esque kind of coming of age story where they have to go and out alone into the wilderness and do, survive. But you never hear Tarkin doing anything like that. He's so posh and elitist in the movies, you could never really see this guy getting down and dirty with his knuckles. So it was a really good aspect differentiation on that character, especially.
So this would even predate Clone Wars, because when they introduce him in Clone Wars, he's kind of the same way that we see him in the original trilogy.
Yeah, I relate him to kind of almost like our real life royalty. Like, he just does not have the time to listen to us. He just walks past everybody like they're nothing. Even when he says you may fire when ready, it's comes out of his mouth like it's an afterthought. Like, I have to say this? Can't you guys just do it? He's always come off that way. So yeah, to see him half his age and younger, you get something you've never seen. But I could see how an audiobook of that would be really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like the best example I can give you is like if you like, I love Revenge of the Sith, right? There's a lot of it on the movie, but if you do the audiobook of the Revenge of the Sith, it's better than the movie, and it's tons better. There's so much more details there. Like, yes, it enhances the movie. The next time after listening to that and reading it, because sometimes I read the book with the audiobook, and it's a different experience because you get all the effects. It's just the music of John Williams. It's you get immersed to it. Like, for example, when Anakin goes to the dark side, the music, it's like there's added conversations between Obi-Wan and Anakin that they're not on the movie. They're not on the movie, and there's conversations of the Emperor and Anakin that they're not on the movie. Like you are like, whoa, that's how Anakin really was thinking. Like it's they added an aspect that the movie cannot do because it's limited by time.
Yeah.
So like how many hours? Like 14 hours. It's like basically 14 hours of movie time of a non-visual movie. It's crazy.
Well, Claudia Gray was who I was thinking of. If you guys haven't read Lost Stars, it's fantastic. Highly recommend it. And I read the book, but I believe it is also on audiobook. It's great. And what it is you get it's a whole new group of people that you're introduced to, but in certain areas it overlaps with events that are happening in A New Hope and in just in A New Hope. So it overlaps some of the events that are happening in A New Hope, so you can picture in your head, because that's what I did, exactly what's going on in A New Hope while they're in this scene. It's just great the way that she wrote it. You can see the imagery in your head. They're on the first Death Star doing this stuff, and you can see what's going on outside in your head while you're reading what's going on in the book that she wrote. It's just great. It's great. Now, what she has written for this High Republic stuff, I've tried really hard to get into the High Republic. I cannot. I've tried the comic books. I tried the first book. I couldn't get past chapter 3. If a book doesn't grab my attention when I read it, then I don't bother with the audiobook, because it's going to be a waste of my money. I can't get into the High Republic. It does not capture me. It does not interest me. Some people are opposite, but I do not like it at all.
Yeah, I started reading like really. It has not been a long time since I started reading. I started with the Heart of the Jedi. That's kind of like got me into the EU. I was missing that, and I'm completely amazed about all the stuff that I was missing. Yeah, but the Heart of the Jedi, I wish there was an audiobook for that, because that's kind of like, it's gonna always be there.
Oh yeah,
as a point of initiating my my reading and my audiobooks. It's yeah.
Yeah, and so did you ever read oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. The first book that was written that they were going to make into a movie.
Of which Legends or
Legends, yeah, the EU.
The first book I read it, the Dawn of the Jedi.
No,
Into the
oh
Void.
my gosh. I can't think of it.
Hi,
Daryl.
hey, how you doing?
I am so sorry, guys, but you're thinking of Heir to the Empire.
Nope, that's not it.
When you say first, you mean first of what? Of
the first one that was written. Oh my gosh, Coach and Nick had the writer.
Yeah, you're talking about the prequel to the actual Star Wars series. You mean the
why can't I think of it? Come on, chat, you guys, help me out.
Yeah.
Is it an EU book or a new book?
Yeah, it's an EU book.
It's an EU book.
What time frame are you talking about?
Hold on, I'm trying to look it up.
Right before episode 1?
Hold on.
Because the first EU book, in terms of the timeline, is the Dawn of the Jedi. That I know. That's the first, like from the EU timeline standpoint. And that one is what before they had lightsabers. They were swords.
So it's not the first one after. It's the one that they were going to make into a movie.
Huh. You're talking Old Republic or
no. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of it? Splinter of the Mind's Eye.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I could not think of that. No, that one. Oh my god, that book is fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a bad Star Wars fan for missing that.
Yeah, that's one. They were going to make it into a movie, but I don't know what happened. They didn't. But that book, if you have not read that book, oh, Felix.
And yeah, I need to read it.
Do it today.
Yes, it is. Going off what you're saying about it being a movie, that's what Empire was supposed to be.
Okay. Yeah.
But George decided to take Empire in a different direction and not go with that book.
Which Empire is my favorite movie, hands down, regardless. But this book, oh gosh. Yeah, Felix, definite read. If they have it on audiobook, it would probably be great there too. But either way you can get it, highly recommend.
Yeah, I could do that one after Kenobi, because I'm reading now Kenobi, and I know it's a legend book, but it has so much stuff there that I think they have been using for even Boba. I think all this Tusken Raider stuff, Sam people, I think they could be using this for the new Kenobi series too. There's so much stuff there,
and I wouldn't doubt it, because Filoni and Favreau, look at what both of them have done as far as bringing stuff from EU into what is now canon.
Yeah, and you imagine that they do in Kenobi. I don't know, one of the comics, Black Casentan, he fights Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Obi-Wan Kenobi hits his eye. He blinds, so he gets a scar in his face. So this Black Casentan that we have in the book Boba doesn't have the scar. So I wonder,
maybe he'll show up in Kenobi.
Yeah. because they in the comics, I believe Black Chrysanthemum finds where Luke is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when Obi-Wan shows up from hiding, because he was hiding. So he shows up and he stops before he goes, because I believe he takes Luke's uncle, and he kidnaps the uncle, or Uncle Owen, and then that's when Obi-Wan shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Oh yeah. Just they could go so many different
there's
ways.
so much information
There's so
there.
much there.
Yeah.
And I think they'll probably take a lot from it. Maybe that's why they did the rewrites and the reshoots and all this other stuff. That's the only one that because I love Kenobi so much.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, not my favorite character, but he's always been one of my favorite characters. I mean, I named my damn cat Obi-Wan Kenobi, so
They cannot mess it up. They cannot mess that one up.
Cannot. And as much crap as we're giving Book of Boba, when Kenobi comes out, they cannot even begin to slow burn Kenobi like they have Boba. Because I think Boba's going to end up being great, and we're all going to love it in the end. But with Kenobi, because people love that character so much, it's going to have to be A1 from day one.
I don't know about loving it, but we sure have been getting it in the end, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing that about Book of Boba that I'd like to get everybody's take on, because I did the watch with X-Wing. I wasn't on there, but I did put it in the chat, and he did bring it up. And a couple of them agreed with me, and a couple of held back comments. But a controversial statement coming here, or it may be considered controversial. I don't know. I don't mind how, when he was telling Fennec Shan, we need to go and get my fire spray gunship. I don't mind how that was done. He didn't call it the Slave One because he had to tell her, we have to get my fire spray gunship. If he would have said, we have to get my Slave One, what the hell is a Slave One? What are you talking about? That's how I feel about it. I think the way that it was done was appropriate. He didn't say my ship is called this. He didn't not say it's not called this. He didn't say it has a name or this is it. He just gave the type of ship that it is. And I appreciated that, and I liked that. So I think that kept some people were a little pissy about it, but I think it was appropriate how they did it. What say y'all?
Yeah, I get your point. I get your point. I don't know, in terms of Fennec Shan, she's a assassin, and she must have known the circle of the of Boba, because because Boba said, "I'm Boba Fett," and she opened her eyes, right? Remember that in the episode? Mm-hmm. Do you think that that the Slave One name should be famous because of Boba Fett?
I think the Slave One is more associated with Jango Fett still.
Okay.
Than Boba Fett.
I don't think it would be very widely known. I think that's something that it's not this drastic, but you don't know the name. I don't know the name of Billy the Kid's horse. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And granted, it's his horse, but I might know what it looks like, but I don't know the name of it. I just think you're going to be on an inner circle. I don't know if bounty hunters would have that kind of casual conversation. I don't know if that would be a widespread kind of thing. I can easily see us as viewers. I look at it like I've have we ever heard it said yet?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if we were normal people in this guy, we wouldn't even know. Even if we knew these stories, we wouldn't know the name of this ship. So I think it's very feasible she didn't know. She's a younger assassin. She's younger than they are. They make a thing about that with Cad Bane saying she's like the next generation coming up. So you got to think Boba's younger, obviously. They could know each other by reputation for sure. Are they going to know that much more? I'm sure Boba didn't know all the cool crap she's got in her gun.
Yeah, the cutting tool that she has, like, it's kind of like makes the sounds of a lightsaber. It's kind of pretty cool.
I really think us as viewers, we definitely have an inside track on a lot of this stuff. I don't even know if Jabba the Hutt would have known what Boba's ship was called through Boba.
Yeah,
I don't think Boba's going to go around telling people this is the name of my ship. Look out for it. You know, I mean, I just think that totally was acceptable the way they did it.
Yeah.
I know. I understand all the reasons behind it and all that stuff. And I'm really just looking at the series like this is just more. Boba is the guy we've all seen and read about. And yes, he did all that stuff too. And now that's what we get visually. So I'll add it all in to what I already know about the guy. You know, this is just going to be another situation where he doesn't die. He wins. Everybody goes, God, man, we just can't beat this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what happens is that probably us as fans that we know all these names and we can go to Wikipedia and we are very passionate about it. Probably it's just that we know all these names, right? And we take it for granted. And then on the story, it's kind of like, yeah, she doesn't know that name, but for a lot of people that are very passionate outside, they just take it too personal. and it always would be a slave one. For me, it would be always a slave one. But yeah, but in the story and the character, right? She doesn't probably know what was that name because it's more associated with Jango, like Darlene is saying. So yeah. But I think that's where all the controversy is. It's just that,
And I've seen the argument for the slave one for a long time. The argument before anything what it was now was it might get changed because Boba is the first clone, but he was not a slave. And there was an idea a long time ago that it might get changed because he did not want to be associated with the clones. And, kind of technically you look at Slave One and then you look at the Clone Wars and it's like, well, Boba was the first. He wasn't in the clone army, but he was the first of what Kamino made. And Kamino doesn't make sentient, willing beings. They make people who do what they're told.
Right,
so I understood it way back then.
But Slave One was named after the fact that it was a slave circuit to his suit, and he could pilot the ship from his suit.
Yes,
Jango, not Boba. Jango did that.
Yes, I know, but Boba used it as well in the EU. I know it's not canon anymore, but
I'm willing to take it all in. I'll just soak it all up and go, yep.
Well, I mean, it was still a jab from the writers.
Oh, yeah.
From somebody just to say, I need to find my fire spray gunship.
They had to put it in there because sorry, go ahead.
He just needed to say, I need to get my ship.
Yes, exactly.
And
he
then
could have said, my ship's
which
in
one
there.
Is yours? It's a fire spray right there.
Yep.
That would have been better. But, oh well.
I was almost thinking Fennec would say it like, oh, you got a fire spray. And he's like, just stare at her for a long moment, or that's not what it's called.
I think that what you just said probably would be better. I like that one. You imagine that she said it and then he looks not saying anything and just keep going. That would be a good moment.
That to me would have been at least a nod to the fact that they recognized there was an argument and giving us the tip of the hat.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
Just stare at her, just the head tilts and he's like, I could have seen it, but I accept what they did, and I get why they did it. I totally, it's marketing. They're re-stamping everything, and I get it. It'll always be Slave One to me.
It will always be Slave One to me.
It's Slave One forever. Yeah.
I just recognize it. It's a fire spray now. When I watched Solo, it made me realize more what the Millennium Falcon was. It's still the Millennium Falcon. It's not a Corellian YT whatever freighter, it's still the Millennium Falcon to me, the Slave One. Even if they rename it, which I don't think they'll actually rename it. Like, I don't think he's going to christen it with a new name.
Yep.
I've been pretty accepting of the show so far, though, good or bad.
I agree with you.
I don't like the Pee-wee's Playhouse speeders.
They were just too shiny. That's my biggest thing. It's like the metallic, super metallic paint like they used to have on bumper cars at the state fair. It was just, that's all. I mean, other than that, everything was fine. Yeah. And especially on a television series type budget, they're not working with movie money. They're doing all right.
Yeah, to me, before seeing the Power Rangers, to me went all the way back to Voltron. So and I'm like, and no, what I didn't like about that one is how slow it was. And to me, it's like it's ridiculous. You guys can be faster, please.
So episode 6, all the scooters come together and merge to form one giant Mega Maid.
Yep, it's gone from suck to blow.
Suck to blow.
Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, did anybody else during that chase have a flashback from Paul Blart Mall Cop?
Oh my God.
On the Segway? Like, really? I mean, this is...
Yeah, and Mandalorian has a good point here. If they would have put some wear and tear on those scooters, they wouldn't have caught so much crap over them.
Yep. Some dirt. Put some sand on it.
I mean, they're on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Even the entire town is too clean. Did y'all notice that? The entire town is clean.
I hope that Black Cassandra just blow those bags away, man. I want destruction of those things.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they should be blown away.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
That would kind of be funny just to see them randomly blow up. Be like, really, our bikes?
We can't afford water, but we got these 40,000 credit bikes.
Yeah, and all these expensive alterations to ourselves. Yeah. That made no sense either.
That shit don't come for free.
I bet there's probably lots of scrap piles found on that planet.
Yeah. Well, guys, I need to step out, but it was a pleasure to be in the panel. Thanks to thanks to Darlene to send the link, and thank you, Daryl, and thank you, Pat. I wanna be. See you soon.
Oh yeah, we'll see you now on EBN.
Yeah, we'll see you on EBN. No problem.
Oh yeah. Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Real quick.
All right. Yes.
I want to share the reason I was late. My wife has 2 daughters. One, y'all are familiar with. And you son of a bitch.
Did he fart?
No, he just pissed on my guitar amp. You motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
Anyway. So anyway, one y'all are familiar with. I won't, y'all, if you know her, you know her. But the other one is an aspiring model. And her session from last weekend got canceled and rescheduled for this weekend. We had to be there at 10 a.m. and it was supposed to be over by 1. So I would have been here maybe 15 minutes late tops. We ended up staying there till almost 3. But that's why.
They're women and models. I wouldn't expect that to be on schedule at all. No.
That is her. I got permission from her to show this to you guys. So that is Stacey.
Wow. Did you see the wings, or is that just a picture they sent you? Or
no, I was there.
Where they had? Did you get to film? Were they heavy or?
Yeah, I took this
Yeah.
picture. They're strapped on her shoulders like that because since she
I've
walked
not
in,
seen ones so large. Those are huge.
Yeah, they were. I think he told me they were like $1,500 or $700. I'm sorry, $700. But yeah.
So tell me, ladies, what would you rather have? Some angel wings or a necklace?
I
that's
think most of them would pick the angel
pricey.
wings. So I was like, if you had those, you wouldn't wear those every day. She's like, you want to bet? Jeez.
No,
So
I'll
anyway,
take the necklace.
so yeah,
It's not practical. You can't fold them up and just sit on them.
Yeah, that was taken in Dallas, and Dallas was like just over an hour away from my house.
Well, we can't say you weren't doing nothing.
I was trying to listen. I started messaging in the chat when we were about, I don't know, we just left not long before, and I started messaging in chat when Stephen and Arwen were here.
Yeah, I was highlighting.
Yeah, I expected. Where you at,
Tron! He
What's
fights for
up?
the users. What's
Hey,
up,
Tron.
buddy?
Uh-oh.
No, I'll take the necklace because you can only wear the wings certain places, and then sometimes you would just wear the wings for a short period of time with
Now,
nothing
Arlena, we are from a different generation. If they wear furry suits in public, wings are nothing.
Mm. Oh my gosh.
Stupid.
Cosplay IRL.
The Mandalorian. Yes, you have seen my accessories in Fortnite. My handcuffs. I know that's what he's talking about, the handcuffs.
Oh, jeez.
See, most of the women here say a necklace. Not everyone, but majority. Yeah. Yep. Oh, gracious.
So I had way before your topic, before you didn't know if you were going to keep streaming, I was going to come in with a kind of an off topic for you, Arlena.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you guys have heard or anything. I haven't really heard about it much, but how do you think they are going to introduce the X-Men into this new universe they have going?
Well, they had the perfect opportunity to do it in WandaVision.
Well,
they could have taken from House of M. I mean, that's how I thought it was going. I thought they were going to do a reverse House of M. But they
WandaVision, Wanda and Pietro, to me, from the beginning, the ball was never picked up because they never link him to Magneto.
Exactly. And we all know from the comics that Wanda and Pietro are Magneto's kids. And even in the newer movies, they show Pietro is Magneto's kid.
Yeah, he mentions that, which I thought was nice. And
yeah,
that Quicksilver Pietro is still alive. I'm thinking.
Yeah, but it just matters how they cast. Are they going to use some of the original cast? Are they going to cast all new people? What are they going to do? But I think they should tie in what happened in WandaVision and what happens in the Multiverse of Madness when that comes out. That should all tie in. That should all tie into because of all this occurring, we have the X-Men.
Yeah, I think Doctor Strange's movie will help a lot with the timeline. I keep, figuring things out in the movies, but I keep forgetting that there's a Doctor Strange movie coming out. I keep seeing the trailers for the Spider-Man one and thinking Doctor Strange that's his movie, but it's not.
Yeah. No, I really, what I really want more than anything is I want them to adapt Rogue's story and tell it properly about how she got her powers, because then we get rid of Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I just don't know if we could. I don't know if they'll do that because of the way they took Mystique's story.
Yeah.
They changed that one so much. It's like, I don't even think they can pull Rogue and Nightcrawler. I don't know if they can correct what they did there, you know?
Well, Disney has it now, so they could redo everything.
And would they even bother with Nightcrawler? Since they didn't make the Magneto connection with the twins, I don't even know if they'd bother pulling Nightcrawler into that storyline.
If they redid Nightcrawler, he would be a misogynistic white male.
Well, because I don't know if it was actually true, but when I was reading Nightcrawler, I was Daryl, and what I'm surprised they didn't change the character. I honestly didn't think they would keep him speaking German, to be honest.
Well, not only that, but Nightcrawler is very devout in his faith.
Yeah. Which,
Very,
if you understand his backstory, you totally see why. Because I guess now, is Nightcrawler actually Mystique's son? Because that's what I remember, but I don't know if they ever disproved it.
I don't think that was ever dove into, even in the comics. I don't recall that ever getting a deep dive.
Okay, because I remember the storyline. I just don't think I was still reading to find out the conclusion. I just can't remember. Right about then, I don't know what part you read or how far you read, but right about when, I'm trying to remember, I think it was the villain Holocaust. I don't know if you're familiar with that story arc.
Mm-hmm.
But that's right where I started stopping. But mostly through the 90s there, I kept up pretty good.
Yeah, I read through the 90s to the early 2000s. And predominantly X-Men. I really didn't get into a whole lot of other... I did get into some other comics, but like Thor. I really liked Thor. I didn't like Iron Man. Iron Man was never really popular until the movie came out. He was always, because nobody liked Tony Stark in the comic books. He was a horrible person in the comic books.
Yes, he was.
He was
when I first saw Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, it was the absolute perfect casting for that character. Dead on.
Dead on. Yeah.
I was like, oh, this guy can just pull from his reality. And
yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah.
Yeah, he did it good. He did. So, but sorry, tangent.
No, that's cool. But I never really liked DC comics, so I never really read any of them. It was all Marvel for me. But, that was the golden age of Marvel, was 90s and early 2000s. That's when they had great writers, great artists, and the stories were just so good.
It's like all those artists
Four, Fantastic Four, X-Men, Thor. There was, like I said, very few comic books that I actually read. I read a lot about Wanda and anything that threaded off and had a continuation of X-Men.
That's all I could stay with. It expanded so much. I started off I caught one of an early edition of Cable, and I saw it on the stands in like a Walmart. And I was like, oh, that's some really good art on there. I'm going to take that and, draw some pictures up from that. And the big mistake is I read the damn thing. So Cable, you'll know the line, but Cable, so it's his own series, which stemmed from X-Men, because Cable leads X-Force. So I was reading Cable. I was reading X-Force. X-Force was the New Mutants under Professor Xavier. So I started collecting those old issues. And then the X-Men, of course. But then the X-Men was X-Men and Uncanny X-Men. And Wolverine had his own line. There was X-Factor, who was Scott Summers' brother. There was Excalibur, that was Nightcrawler's team. And even later on, Jubilee joined a team called Generation Next.
Yep.
So we're already approaching 10, 12 titles. And then they have crossovers, like you were saying, Thor and Spider-Man and all this other stuff. So you're constantly, every month you're buying your comics and then having to buy another 5 or 6 from series you don't even buy just to finish out the story. Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Thor, Avengers, Spider-Man, you know, just most crossovers. There was even Wolverine would cross over with Blade and Punisher and all this stuff. So there was just constant.
And Deadpool, I did love Deadpool though, because Deadpool
I remember when he came out.
Deadpool has always been X-rated, you know, rated R.
Yeah, he's
Deadpool
been
is
done
the rated
perfectly.
R superstar of the X-Men.
Yep. They portray him perfectly. Ryan Reynolds does Deadpool perfectly.
Deadpool.
Even the actual words they use. It's like, this is right out of the comics. This is exactly how Deadpool was.
And I gotta agree with Cred Sox, Colossus and Kitty Pryde. That was a great story, and I loved Kitty Pryde. She was one of my favorite characters, and I wish they would have brought her in to more of the X, because she was one of the original X-Men, and you don't ever really see her. But Kitty Pryde is a great character.
Yeah, I want to say Kitty Pryde was there before Cyclops' brother in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, Kitty Pryde is not the original 5, but they're definitely, she was there before Storm and Colossus and all those other ones. So yeah, her story goes way back, way back.
It does. And then Storm was always one of my favorites too. I loved Storm. I loved her story. But my favorite X-Men has always been Rogue, and I've always liked Wolverine, but Rogue has always been my favorite. Always.
Got that Southern charm.
Yeah, and I love the relationship with her character and with Gambit.
Oh yeah, the romantic thing. They did good with her character in the comics. I loved how her and Colossus always had a thing too. Just kind of who was stronger. It was almost the running joke between them two. And that's what the comics really did so well. Is they tied the relationships between all the X-Men and all, you know, what went on. It wasn't just Cyclops and Wolverine always butting heads over who got Jean Grey. Although that was a big story back then, you know.
It was.
Just all those relationships. There's a reason why they're a team, and there's a reason why they work together better than the Avengers do. You know, they just can't tackle those kind of global threats.
Like Arwen Saw says, it's global.
But yeah, Deadpool and that whole Weapon X program, when they actually veer off and have a Weapon X comic later on. But that whole storyline was really well done, and it's not just Wolverine. We discover Deadpool and Maverick and all these other people that are Weapon X agents in the comics too. And I was kind of bummed that Maverick that he never showed up somewhere. I always liked his character.
Yeah, he should have. Yep.
And I was kind of surprised that Black Widow played such a big role in Avengers, and Omega Red never made an appearance ever. Like, that was just a little surprising. Maybe he was too Russian of a character.
Yes, I understand.
But yeah, all that stuff. I was just curious because I mean, now they have the multiverse coming in, so I was like, well, this is an easy way to bring in the X-Men into the universe, because they still really haven't introduced mutants. The closest we've really gotten is Spider-Man, and we know from the comics he's not a mutant. They make a big deal about him not being a mutant compared to others. You know. They've been doing this PC culture in the comics for a long time. They've addressed slavery and bigotry and all that stuff
Oh yeah.
for forever. And even if you're all mutants, you still have to make a decision. Do you want it? Do you not want it? I mean, it relates to even what we're going on right now. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're not new
X-Men 3.
problems. They're just being introduced a new way.
Yep.
Same old
X-Men 3
problems.
took that one head on.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, come down and get the jab and get rid of your mutant powers.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, you've seen all the X-Men movies, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So do we
Except for
think
Dark Phoenix.
this would be the perfect time to introduce Mr. Sinister since Jean Grey is supposedly not around anymore?
I think they should just restart. I think they should take the actors that we have as the characters now, because I like this set of actors that we have. I think perfectly personify the characters. I think they should keep those actors and just start over, but they should adapt to the comics. They should stick to the comic books. Daryl?
I agree.
Yeah.
No argument here. I like the new, quote unquote, new generation of X-Men, actor wise, that they've gotten to play, Days of Future Past and all that stuff. Excellent cast.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't
Days of
be
Future Past,
happier.
that's probably my favorite X-Men.
That is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Days of Future Past.
See that, I think, as far off as those first 3 X-Men movies were from the new ones and how different they were from the original comics and stuff, the way they did Days of Future Past really showed how you can adapt the story and still have it be the greatest story in their world. Days of Future Past was a storyline in the comic books that was something most people probably wouldn't even have touched because they knew they couldn't do it right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the way they did it in the movies, I thought was fantastic. And bringing in the old stuff, the way they did was just fantastic, because that's not really what they did in the comics. They were dealing with the same timeline, and they had different people. Like Bishop is a major factor in Days of Future Past, and he's almost not even in the movie. So that's what I meant. Like, they can adapt the story and still have it be told very well. Yep. So I was okay with that, even though I liked Bishop's character, and Gambit was, again, a big role in that idea. And he's not even in the movie. So they did it great. And I actually have when they released it in the theater, that Days of Future Past, they show Kitty Pryde making Wolverine go back in time. And I have that copy called the Rogue Cut, where it's not Kitty Pryde doing it, it's Rogue. So they've actually changed several scenes in the beginning of the movie and throughout, because they keep popping back and forth, but they wanted it to be Rogue at first, and then for some reason they changed it almost last minute. But it's basically the same part, they just put a different character in there. Do you really
hope you do it right?
Because you guys are talking about the cat, do you guys think they'll actually make independent X-Men movies still? I'm almost thinking they won't get another feature.
Not unless they have a successful solo movie. Kind of like Iron Man. If they have a successful solo movie, say Wolverine, Cyclops, whoever they decide to use.
Well, they need another one, because Wolverine did better than all the X-Men movies did. All his movies,
even the bad
ones.
Yeah,
there was a bad one. I thought they were all great.
I loved them all. And people were
I
saying,
enjoyed all
X-Men Origins. What the fuck is that shit? I like it.
I thought the Silver Samurai, I was a little nervous when I saw that. I was like, ooh, they're going to bring in that character? Are they going to make that believable? But they did well enough.
Yeah.
Granted, Silver Samurai is not supposed to die so fast, but
Yeah. Sometimes people got to die quick for the story to progress.
That's the only thing that you really don't see in the movies is you don't see those arch nemeses that keep coming back over and over. I guess they just leave that job to Batman.
Yeah, they can get that right.
Yeah.
They hadn't done it so far.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like all over, but we're still kind of on comics. I just watched the Injustice movie the other day. Have you guys seen that?
No. Mm-mm.
Injustice storyline is where, we're in the multiverse, obviously, but Joker decides to stop playing with Batman because nobody wins. So he decides to go after another member of the Justice League, and he tries to manipulate Superman. And he actually ends up having Superman kill Lois. So in distraught, aggressive retaliation, Superman kills the Joker. So it becomes basically Batman against Superman. So the Justice League splits right down the middle. They have to take sides, and it's just a whole different storyline. The old story, like, well, what if we couldn't control Superman? So this is basically they're finally did a storyline, and that's what these Injustice 1 and 2, the games that have come out, that's what those are taking from. But it's that idea, the multiverse idea, also. Because Superman doesn't do that in his comics, and God only knows what they're doing with him now.
Yeah. I know, right? Well, excuse me. I know I haven't been here the whole time, but Arlena's been here for 3 hours, and I've got some more stuff that just came up, so we're going to have to wrap.
Yes.
Thank you, Padawannabe, for coming on, brother.
Thank you so much, Padawannabe.
Thank you for the 16 people still here in the chat. I love you all for having no life.
Yes. Thank you all so much, and thank you for helping. You guys
have a good day, everybody.
Padawannabe and
thank
Felix
you.
and Arwen and Fat Steven. Yep.
Yes. And just, next time Marlena's on, show her some love. She needs it.
They always do. I love the chat. They always do. They're wonderful.
Yes. All of our people are wonderful.
Yes.
Even if you're not our people, you show up in our chat, you're our people.
You're our people.
That's the way it is. You look at us once and smile, it's like, ooh, they love us. Like
yep, Mandalorian, I'll be there shortly.
I will probably do that later as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have not been home all day. I got home. I was eating my burrito, the only thing I've eaten today when I first got on here. So that's why my camera was off. I was eating. So
and 4 candles, it's all good, man. People show up late all the time. Notifications
it is
great. So.
We usually start here at 2 p.m. Central on Saturdays. Next Saturday will be the inaugural Boozer Council.
Yes.
Ooh.
We are having a Boozer Council. Not Boomer, Boozer. Because
can you say who's on it yet?
Yeah. It is Arlena, myself, Arwen, and Fat Steven.
And what's the drink minimum?
There is no minimum.
Oh.
No.
I thought there'd be no maximum. Boozer Council kind of, you think booze.
Well, that's what we're going to be doing.
It will be.
So it's 3 p.m. Eastern, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. UK time.
Oh, a little day drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's 8 p.m. UK time. They're 6 hours. I'm 6 hours ahead of them. So, or they're 6 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They're 5 hours ahead of you.
Oh.
They're 5 hours ahead of me. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I said, wasn't it?
No, you said 9.
Oh, well, shit. Sorry.
See, that's what we're here for each other.
I can't count, even on my fingers.
When one of us can't count on our fingers and toes and elbows and noses and stuff like that, and the other one comes in and says, "What the hell?"
All right.
So, but yes, just because it is the Boozer Council doesn't mean we will drink. It just means we're drinkers who get together and talk about stuff.
Oh, but we'll be drinking.
But yeah, y'all know me. I'm party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
So yes, Taco Tuesday will still happen this coming Tuesday, which will be midnight UK time. I apologize for that, but when we first started, we didn't have any UK fans, so
yeah,
and we really didn't.
That's before last call. They're okay.
That is true. That is true. You can still have a taco and a beer, so that'll work. That'll work.
Yeah,
yes,
the kitchen's still open.
Thank you, JP. Yes, great job, Darth Arlena. You carried you drove the ship today, and you did it well. I salute you. You do the channel proud.
Well, thank you. I did my best.
Absolutely. That's why I can depend on you. If things go wrong on my end of the woods, you're here. So it's like, fucking.
I've been wanting to chat X-Men with Arlena for a little bit.
Oh, well, you should have hit me up. We could have done our own stream. We can do that anytime.
Yeah, y'all can still do it.
You know?
Hey, I'm not pushy. I'm just here.
Dude, anytime you want to talk about something, just send me a message on Discord.
Okie doke.
Yep. I've been sick for like the last month, so I haven't been doing much of anything. But I am 100% better now, aside from the head congestion that I still have for some reason. But this point forward, hey, guns a-blazing, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm dealing with Kaboba this week in the house, but we'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Well, y'all take care, everybody. We appreciate y'all being here and hanging out this long. Arlena did a great job. Padawannabe, you're awesome. And we will catch y'all on the next one.
Bye.
And remember, no matter where you are in the galaxy, you will always have a seat at our table. Y'all take care.
All right. Bye.